No, but you want to make sure it's definitely dead.
I'll do that with a curb stomp. I'm not fucking...
You can have American History X a fetus.
Or he took the dead baby and pretended to put it in his ear. It came out the funny.
Oh, my God.
Then he pulled a rabbit out of a minge.
Do you know the last podcast I went on was like this nice Christian boy from America?
Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland. Him, a big fat cunt. We've got little not gay Tom, who is with his racist child assistant, as ever. And we've got a very special guest with us today. It's Rory Paints.
Hello, I'm Rory Paints.
Hello, Rory.
She's racist and a child?
She's a racist child, yeah.
Okay.
Which is why we don't give her a mic. She starts
That's for the best.
giving her opinions. Well, we'll see how this works out. You are in a Wigan hat. So
I'm racist, but I'm not a child.
Oh, right, that's fine.
So
As long
I was
as
just
you're
wondering
an adult racist.
Yeah, no. Well, no.
Hey, aren't we all a little bit?
Well, I always thought about this. I thought about because when I was considering quitting art altogether and getting into politics.
Right.
And when artists and failed
Like
artists. Yeah. In the 1930s, it doesn't usually go well, right? It usually ends,
a little dodgy. So have you written a little
I
manifesto
don't
about
have
your
the
struggle?
charisma. I don't have his charisma.
Right, yeah.
He was a very good speaker.
I don't know. I reckon I could see you giving a little speech. You are wearing a fur coat. I would follow you into some sort of battle.
Oh, shall I explain the fur coat actually a little bit?
Why not?
How badass is this? Basically, I'm the Wigan Athletic. I arrived a bit early here,
Yeah.
so I thought, why don't I pop into all the charity shops and see what I can find? You've got good charity shops around here, eh?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
A lot of old people.
This is it. It's a sweet spot for charity shops.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old people, and there's also quite a lot of rich old people, and that's where you get banging stuff. in
There's
your
two
little
streets.
towns.
Like
Two
Wigan
streets.
athletic hats.
Yeah.
The fur coat I was more talking about. Like, yes. But obviously, it's a
£2.
high-class Wigan hat.
£2 for that?
Yeah, that's a bargain.
I'll take that off, actually.
Yeah. Are you a Wigan fan?
No, I've never been to Wigan.
Right.
It's close to here, right, though?
It's not far from
Pretty
here.
close, pretty close.
Oh, are we allowed to say where you are?
Yeah, we're in Harwich.
Oh, yeah.
Little play, yeah, we've said it many times, I think.
With
29 Lee Lane.
Oh, right. There.
BL670Y.
Yeah, we literally read out the address sometimes.
I was going to say that, actually. Yeah.
We stopped around the time you started getting death threats.
Yeah.
Why did you get death threats?
I upset the Muslim community.
Oh, they're the
by-
ones you don't mess with.
I
dude.
know. By
Jesus.
insinuating that I would like to, I find Muslim women attractive because having sex with them makes me feel like they are bringing shame upon their families.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, they did not have a sense of humour about it. And they were
Didn't take it
very
with their
upset.
trademark good wit.
No, yeah.
They did not.
And you've
indeed.
just said it again.
Yeah.
So-
Clip that, Amy.
Also, by insinuated, he means said blatantly on
Yeah,
a podcast.
yeah.
Broadcasted is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
he means by insinuated.
There's a few people you don't mess with. There's them, the Jewish community,
Yeah.
and I'm having trouble with the Indians at the moment a bit.
What's happened?
Hang on, which Indian? Like from India or like American Indians?
Yeah, American Indians.
Yeah, that's what he means.
Oh,
Yeah.
not like Indian Indians.
No, I don't. I would never call them Indians. They're Native Americans. So what he just said was.
It was
Well, I
racist.
can say because I'm part Native American, so
All right.
What part?
arm.
You should see him throw an axe.
Yeah. I can do half a smoke signal. And I can throw a tomahawk.
What is wrong with the Indians? What they're doing?
Oh, there's just too many of them. No.
There is a lot. Look at the trains.
Oh my God! Can we show him the India game?
We can play the India game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, what is this? What is this?
That's
So
a
the
great
India game is you.
Do I want to see?
I think we played this on a Patreon.
Right.
Yeah, we did this on a Patreon episode recently.
So you go on Google Street View, and you go to India, and the challenge is to find anywhere in India, drop in on Google Street View, and drop on a place
Oh,
where
right,
you
yeah.
cannot see rubble or rubbish.
You're talking to someone. I travelled India for 3 months.
Oh,
Right.
really?
I backpacked across India. Yeah.
So you'll know this.
I know that this is I can't. Yeah, go on.
Go on.
Do it. Go on. Randomly. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. It's just a big pile of shit. Immediately, that whole building is shit.
All right, this is a bit mean. My only comment about the Indians.
I mean,
was,
they could clean it up.
Yeah.
With that.
It's not
Wait,
racism,
wait.
it's a
Okay.
tidying game.
I'm trying to think of the most beautiful. I'll try and
Nothing
think
about being poor makes you leave stuff in the street. You can still put it inside.
Okay,
you can be
I'm
tidy and poor.
Right, let me think. The most beautiful part of India, right, would be right in the north, near the Himalayas. Just try anywhere up there.
That's out of
that's
India.
out of
That's
India, yeah.
Tibet.
It's going too fast.
Anywhere.
About there?
Yeah, near Nepal potentially.
All right, come on. Here we go.
Come on.
Come on,
gotta
we're
try.
going to do this.
No, God.
Wait a minute, go back.
That's a
Hover over that.
library.
That's a library.
Oh,
Hell,
bloody
the Golden
hell.
Library.
Jesus.
There are beautiful
look at
parts of India, but it's
Yeah.
it's a
I'm
struggle.
sure they just painted someone's mobile number on the wall really big.
So I made a video recently about, like, I just said basically, right, this is what India's population is now the highest populated country in the earth, right?
Yeah.
India can send 2 million Indians to every country on earth. They could just send 2 million here, 2 million there, 2 million to 200 countries, and they would still have 1 billion in their own country. That's how crazy.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people.
And it wasn't a warning, but people
Yeah.
took it as a warning and took it as a threat as well. People were messaging me, please don't do this. I'm not going to send
Well, like,
to you.
you're the ambassador for India.
Yeah.
Like you're
Fucking-
planning, like you've got regiments of 200.
Yeah. Who should we have in charge of the Indian immigration policy? Fucking Welsh Macklemore over here.
You were thinking that, right? You were holding that one. You were waiting for that. I see now.
But yeah, that is essentially how it used to work in India. You know, one of us would just go over and go, right, you're coming with me to, I don't know, Wales.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Yeah.
I've never been to India, but it's one of those places that I would just never want to go.
It's an
I'd love
experience.
to go. I'd
It's an
love
experience.
to
Would
go.
you?
Yeah.
What part of everything that we've seen in India looks remotely like you would want to
I'm
be
a big
there?
fan of rubble, mate. I just love rubble. Like, I cannot get enough of piles of rubble. It's like, no, it'd be an experience, isn't it? It's like wildly different, and like, there's obviously like, it's not. You know, there's obviously like it's an incredibly rich culture. There'll be loads of good stuff about it. Also, I want to go to one of like the vegetarian regions where like it's just dead easy to be a vegetarian.
Well, most of
That'd
it
be
is.
sick.
I think.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't
You
like-
don't want to eat meat over there, trust me.
Yeah,
I
no.
ate meat. I got very, 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 very sick. The
Yeah.
sickest I've ever been. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to go. It sounds
Yeah, yeah.
great, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Just be surrounded by
Have you ever had
people,
diarrhea?
rubble and shit.
Has he ever had diarrhea?
Have you had
Have a
diarrhea?
look at him. Do you reckon he's had diarrhea?
I was bored with diarrhea.
Probably having diarrhea
okay.
right now. Yeah, diarrhea on this podcast
I
last
did
week.
not see a solid till I was a man.
I always tell people though. Like, I tell people you have not had diarrhea until you've
You
had the
think
belly button.
Imodium is your ally?
Honestly.
Yeah. I haven't had a solid shit in at least a year.
Oh, fair enough. But this is like another level. Like the deli belly is what they call it.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, I'm over it now, and your belly does this butterfly twist like this, and then imagine like a countdown, 10-second countdown is above your head. You have
Have you
to
got deli belly right
you
now,
have to find
Freddie?
the toilet, otherwise there's nothing stopping it.
I live with 15 seconds.
Oh,
That's how
right.
I live constantly.
Oh, wow.
The amount of times we've stopped an episode here because I've just been chatting and then gone, I need to shit right now.
He
There's
shut
no
himself on an
countdown.
episode last week.
I didn't shit myself.
I think he
Oh, you're wearing grey.
You
don't do
looked
it
very
today,
shocked, and then you stank of shit, and then you ran away.
And you said, I think I've shit myself.
that was also a clue.
I didn't
It's a
do
small room as well.
I didn't do any of those things.
Okay.
What happened, Rory, is I went like this, and then I went politely. I went, I need to use the restroom, and then like that'd be more like me shitting myself. Actually,
No, he literally did this. and like people can watch it back. He just goes out of nowhere, just the shock. Do you reckon Delhi belly is Indians mispronouncing Freddy belly?
yeah. So you had the Delhi belly,
Yeah.
And how do you get over Delhi belly? Do you just
Oh, honestly, it's the worst thing ever. It just takes a while. Eventually, it gets better and better, but it's hell. Imagine being in like India. Imagine this: an 18-hour train ride, and I'm telling you, the trains are
Were you on the roof?
with cockroach infested trains, and you're trying to sleep. This is another thing, right? So you're trying to sleep. You've got Delhi belly, and you're sleeping, and you wake up and you look across, and there's 3 Indians staring at you.
and another 12
you're
trying
like-
to rape you?
And you're like, and you'll stare at them, and you'll be like, what? Why? No, there's something to that. I was like, why are you staring at me? And,
It's a big problem, Tom. He's highlighting the problem.
It's not good. It's not good. Anyway.
I bet.
I
yeah.
didn't hear what he said, actually. Sorry.
Oh, right.
What
Probably
did
for
you
the
say?
best. Yeah, it's fine. He just said nothing culturally insensitive at all.
Oh, right. No, I'm not a blonde girl. That's what.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
I was traveling India with a 6'3" black guy, and no one wanted to fuck with us. It was kind of cool. Yeah. So
Did
we
you
had
paint
that.
while you were over there?
Sorry?
Did you paint while you were over there?
No, I only
Just
started
the
painting.
toilet.
I only started painting like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
What made you start?
It's lockdown, really, kind of just bored.
Yeah. I saw your 100 Erling Haaland places.
With it.
And I'll be honest with you, mate, I kind of feel like you encouraged him to stay in the Premier League. And it's your fault.
I thought I had the book with me.
Oh.
It's all right. Tom's actually doing some Googling. For once, I think Tom's going to make himself useful.
You got the book?
Yeah, actually, can you open up a new tab, please? I just want to see your tabs. I just noticed something quite interesting. What the fuck? Okay, she's not that bad. It's just Pornhub on the third one.
Yeah.
Oh, we watch a lot of parody.
And E-fucked is there, of course.
Yeah, and like, well, to be honest, like,
Is that research?
one of the main things we do on this that Tom has to do is we will sort of wander into somewhere and be like, is there porn of that? And then we find it. We test Rule 34 a lot, you know.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, this is the book.
Can I have a look?
100
I like
paintings
it.
of Erling Haaland. That's kind of what I'm known for, just painting Erling Haaland over and over again.
There you go. That's that's Vermeer there.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
What?
girl with
That's
the pearl earring.
Vermeer. Go with the pearl
Earl
earring.
with the pearl
we were
earring.
talking before the podcast started about I didn't know what painting was. So
Oh, you've kind of painted these.
You
in
didn't
all-
know what painting was?
no, I didn't know what a specific painting was.
Right.
That
Okay.
they mentioned. I don't know what that is.
The girl with the pearl earring.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
he'd never heard of it before in his
He's
life.
like Tom is a cultureless vacuum. You should understand.
I've got
that.
culture.
Is what you would say. No.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. Yeah, by culture, do you mean a Cortina's album?
Crisps.
You like crisps. He does like crisps.
I like
That
crisps a
is
lot.
true. He likes crisps a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's about it. Yeah.
That's about it,
Where are your little glasses, Tom?
I have lost my glasses.
Oh, boo!
No, you've not.
I
Boo!
No,
lost my
you've
glasses. I wasn't going to wear them today, to be fair. But I have been wearing them at home, and then I've lost them. They're in my house somewhere.
Have I missed
by the way.
something? What's the...
Tom's got some new glasses, and he
yeah.
looks silly in them, and we're sad that he's not wearing them today.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he chose literally the Harry Potter glasses,
Okay,
and
yeah.
it was very funny, and I'm very annoyed he's not brought them again.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
You're genuinely very good at drawing, Rory.
Am I allowed to bully Tom, by the way?
Oh yeah, he's
Okay,
encouraged.
sorry,
He's
I
encouraged.
just,
That's what he's here for.
I was wondering if that's acceptable.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
no,
okay.
please fill your boots. Like, it's quite
Yeah.
cathartic. Basically, now Madison's here to do all the important things. He's literally useless except for a
I've only
punching
been
bag.
here 15 minutes. I don't like this guy. I
No,
don't know
why
who,
would you?
I don't
Why
know-
would you? He's
I
got
don't
a
like
little
him.
annoying, chirpy
Yeah.
energy that you just want to shake out of him, don't you?
Yeah.
You just wanna-
But it's unshakable, baby.
Nah, you're all right, Tom. You're all right, Tom. You're all right.
Last page of this book,
Yeah.
it says, I don't want to sell my Haaland paintings. I want them all destroyed when I die.
That's an artist. Yeah.
Those ones, anyway, the first
So-
100.
This is something that I was going to ask you about, actually, and it's made
Oh,
in
yeah.
the book, about you getting legal trademark disputes for some of the stuff that you
Yeah,
painted.
you know a lot about legal stuff, right? You've
Oh,
had a
yeah,
few
we've had some issues.
Shout out Avalon. Mwah.
Who is Avalon?
I'd like-
What happened?
They're a company who owns the rights to the format of Taskmaster. We made a parody version, which is very clearly a parody, labelled as such, using parody law on YouTube called Taskbastard.
the
and
really
they-
tall guy, the Taskmaster. Is that what it is?
Greg
He's not that-
Davis,
he's not
yeah,
that tall.
Oh,
He's an inch taller than me, though.
I know how to settle this. I know how to settle this. Do you know, like the celebrity boxing matches? You versus him, same height. Let's go
Oh
for it.
yeah, oh yeah. Everyone will back me in that fight.
No, me versus him. That'd
You
be
versus
funny.
Alex Horn, I'd watch.
Oh no, me versus Greg Davis. I think that'd be funny.
Yeah, that would be.
But
funny.
your
I
fight would be
watch that.
pretty pointless.
He's not in pointless.
It's not.
Damn, is that the
Different
same guy?
guy, different guy, different guy. You're
I thought he was the pointless
Osmond.
guy.
You're thinking of Richard Osmond.
Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of.
Nah,
No?
Greg
Nah,
Davis.
Greg Davis is
They're both
who's
very
that-
tall
who's
men.
that guy?
Different guy.
Fuck.
Two different men.
Good joke either way.
I'd
Good
fancy
joke,
myself to batter Richard Osmond, but Greg Davis would have me in a second.
This
So,
is Greg Davis.
Like Greg
Oh,
Davis.
yeah,
is,
no, he would take
Greg
you, yeah,
Davis is a
yeah,
big
yeah.
country lad. Like
Yeah,
he'd
yeah,
have me, but Richard Osmond's a specky fucking posh twat and knock him out in seconds.
Oh shit! I don't watch daytime TV, so I don't know what this is all about.
He's not on daytime TV.
What is Taskmaster then?
It's on
That's
at
the
night.
Yeah, it's a primetime show.
well,
isn't it?
I don't know what Taskmaster is, but I know what Task Bastard is.
Yeah, and it'd be good if there was more of it, wouldn't there?
Oh, I would.
Oh, imagine.
So do we hate Greg Davis? now?
Nah, like he didn't get involved, and actually Alex Horn was dead sound when we spoke to him. It was just the people at the company who owned the rights of it. So like, zero beef with the people on Taskmaster. It's the company behind it that own it that were cunts, and Avalon can suck my dick eternally. But yeah, we just won, and like it's really funny.
Nice.
It's really funny when you can't beat 3 cunts in a cupboard in Horwich. Like, how pathetic are you that you can't beat us in a legal battle?
And
also-
also, some of the people on Taskmaster that are our enemies.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've got a lot of enemies.
Who are enemies?
Which of our enemies have been on Taskmaster?
Rosie Jones.
She's not our enemy, Tom.
My enemy.
Tom keeps threatening to fight Rosie Jones.
Okay.
He wants to-
Again, who's Rosie Jones? Quickly, I just need to see. I need to match up these people.
She is a disabled female comedian who is lovely, and there is zero reason for Tom to want to fight.
Because I'd win.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know.
I'd fancy my chances over any other comedian.
You look similar to Rosie Jones.
You actually do. You've got a similar vibe.
Yeah.
Just that internal smiliness.
That's why I want to fight. We were actually siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twins.
And you got all the bad genes.
What's her disability? What's her
It seems like
disability?
the Arnold Schwarzenegger and I'm the Danny DeVito of that.
What's her disability? Can I ask?
I think she's gay.
Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy. Okay.
Yeah.
She's a wobbly one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
She's a real wobbly one.
Yes, no. So my legal battle is very much just a case of I'm not allowed to sell any product with Hasbulla's name in now. So that's.
But you're allowed to paint him,
Sorry,
right?
little Russian guy, not terrorist organisation Hezbollah.
I call him Dazakhstani boy now in all my paintings. So that's how I get away with it. Yeah.
That's great.
I hate
Did
that
you get
cunt.
sued by Hezbollah?
No. It was basically like a legal action to stop me from selling products and T-shirts and paintings with his name.
Yeah.
I
By
fucking
who, though?
hate
Like,
that.
was it a company that owns his rights or something?
Crazily, he's got involved with some American legal firm and now he owns Hasbulla as a trademark.
Right.
Haaland, luckily, hasn't managed to successfully copyright
Has
his
he
name.
tried?
He's tried and failed because Haaland's a common name in Norway or something. So he's
This
he's
is
successful.
some fucking
So-
Anish Kapoor bullshit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking.
Yeah.
I hate that little fucking cunt. I
Anish
hate
Kapoor,
him.
yeah, I am.
No, not Anish Kapoor, but I hate him as well. But I hate little fucking that Hasbulla guy. He just looks. I don't know why he's famous.
Have you
He's
seen,
just famous
have you
for
seen the
looking
video
like-
with Mike Tyson? It's fucking amazing. Mike Tyson thinks he's a kid, and he like picks him up
Oh
and
yes.
he's like this with
It's
this
very
like,
strange. isn't it?
adult man.
And he's a 22-year-old Dazakhstani man.
He looks about 70.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, where did he come from?
Well, he's like mates with like Khabib and that. So he's like a Dagestani. So like he's mates with all like the UFC fighters and all those like mad like dictators who they hang around with as well. So it'd be like, like there'll be like the president of Georgia or whatever will be hanging around with him and Khabib.
Do you know what it reminds
Nurmagomedov.
me of? It reminds me of like the fucking 1500s or whatever, when the king of the land used to have a freak that would entertain him. Do you know what I mean? And be, bring out the small child that looks like an old man.
I think it reminds me of, you remember Bradley Lowry, the Sunderland kid?
Yeah, the one who died.
Sadly died.
Sadly died. He was mates with Jermaine Defoe.
I think they were all like, let's be mates with this little kid, thinking that he was going to die, but now he didn't. And then now
He's not a little kid though. He's an adult man. He's
Yeah, but he looks
small.
like a little kid. So they were like, now we're going around with him. I reckon they're all annoyed now that he's still alive.
I reckon they met him around the same time as Austin Powers 3 came out. They were like, you know what? We need a mini-me. Let's get involved.
Speaking of the boxing, did you watch the boxing?
Nah.
Yeah, I watched it while playing darts. It was sick.
Did you?
It was good.
I fucking hate
What
Anthony
a
Joshua as
manly-
well.
Same.
you went
Well, I don't know if I hate him. I just like.
I hated him ever since I've hated him for ages actually, but when he grabbed hold of the mic and he was like, I can't move like that. I'm 18 stone, bruv. I'm heavy. I'm like, shut up, you dick.
Mate, you got.
I think he lost to Usyk, didn't he? Because he was like, can we have a round of applause? 3 cheers for Ukraine or some shit like that. He's a dick.
I interviewed Anthony Joshua once.
Did you?
Very nice man. We really got on.
Wait,
Yeah,
what did you used to do? What?
I went to BBC for a while, and I went to a football show. He gave me his Dream 5 side team. He knows fuck all about football, but he was a very nice man.
I bet
I thought you used to work on Jeremy Kyle though, right?
Yeah,
That's
he
what.
did,
Yeah, people could have like more than one job.
No, I'm not having that. Say, I told you I didn't like him. I told you I didn't like him. I told you.
The attitude on him. Rory's our guest, Tom.
I know.
Yeah.
How dare you speak to our
I
guest?
know.
Let's not be stupid then.
I think we should take Tom's mic off him.
Yeah.
I think we should
Give it Madison.
Yeah, Madison, can you just turn him off for a bit?
He
please?
wants to do his own interview show again. That's what he's trying to get.
Yeah.
He's using you guys. To
I know
move
he's
up in the
already
ladder.
suckling at Jamie Hutchinson's teat as well,
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
get
yeah.
away from us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, tell me about your favourite crisp, Jamie. Ooh.
When was
That's
he
you.
doing this for?
Like, he's
Oh, we
done-
got a Chris podcast. We don't really talk about Chris anymore, but we have a.
You and Jamie Hutchinson have a Chris podcast.
Yeah. It's about
Yeah.
crisps.
How have I never heard of this? Probably because no one watches it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We
no,
get
it's not
it.
surprising that no one's heard of it.
We got this. About
Yeah.
the same as this.
Oh, Jamie Hutchinson came to my house once and got naked.
Yeah, he'll do that.
He's also done that in my house.
He turned up.
On Taskmaster.
He turned up to my house. I said, "Hey, I had this idea." He's like, he's already got his clothes off before I've even finished the.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Exactly what happened. Exactly.
And speaking of the boxing, yeah, I've sent you a thing.
for me,
No, not for you,
Oh.
for Tom, who should have really got Gmail up, considering that we use it every
little
single shift.
gimp.
That's like we send him little subject titles.
Down, down. Boxing interview. Please tell me you've watched this. Oh my God. My God. So this is Joe Joyce being interviewed after the Anthony Joshua fight.
Okay.
And it is, oh, you're going to need your headphones for this, Rory.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
plays through there.
Sorry.
You're,
Should I keep these on the whole time?
Yeah, you can do.
Does it ruin my look though?
No,
Oh
you look
no,
great.
it only adds to the vibe.
Oh, I can hear you,
You can
guys.
have a bit
It's
more
weird.
cable if you want as well. You can pull.
I can
more
hear you
cable.
guys.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, wow.
kind of the point.
Are you are you ready for the best boxing interview in the world with Joe Joyce?
Yes.
Yeah, well, let's make the fight, man. Like, I need to get back in the gym, and I'm coming for it, man. Joe, taser us.
Wow, he needs to stop.
The CTE just kicked in halfway through that
And
sentence.
he's not just finished a fight there, right? He's at someone else's fight.
That's how he lives.
That's Saturday. That's just a normal Saturday.
He literally just halfway through that went, oh, I should murder my family.
Yeah.
Saw him go Benoit in the middle of it.
It's shock. Ah, mate, it is shocking what boxers will put themselves through.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll put them on when we need to.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
We watch a lot of videos of.
Okay.
I was
But
gonna
they're
keep
really
that-
horrible. They make me feel like I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
It's
But no,
quite
that was
alright.
funny. That was funny. Yeah.
thanks. Cheers, mate.
I feel bad for some of these punch drunk boxers. You know.
Oh, definitely bad. Like it's it's like it's one of those professions where you don't get a lot of ex boxers who are like flourishing.
Yeah. I always thought of is it Bruno? What's his name?
Frank Bruno.
Frank Bruno. You thought he's off it. Isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh well, I used to play lots of rugby, and I've met some old heads in rugby. It's the same thing. The CTE. Turns out, if you go on a Saturday, if you play rugby, smash your brain in, and then drink lots of alcohol every Saturday for the rest all of your life, it turns out that's bad for you.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
I
by
read
this.
I read an interview with like one of the guys who won the World Cup for England, like when Johnny Wilkinson scored like kick against Australia, that one.
Yeah.
And like just can't remember it at
Yeah.
all, and like he cannot remember any of his career. He's got all these photos around his house. He's like, they might as well be of fucking anyone. Like, he has-
Really?
yeah. So like his only like his massive achievement. He's really like gutted because like his life's shit. He can't. His brain's broken, and he can't even remember the good bit.
I hope he wasn't there. Let's trick someone right, into thinking that they used to be an athlete.
That'd be good. Actually.
That's so annoying. I can't even remember winning my Olympic gold.
Oh, if my dad ever gets Alzheimer's, I'm going to convince him he had this amazing career.
That's funny.
The ultimate fucking gaslighting, that,
Yeah.
isn't
Oh,
it?
I'll tell you what, like, look, people always look at the negatives with Alzheimer's, but it does make them very easy to prank.
Yeah.
And you can keep doing new ones every day, all the same one over and over if it amuses you.
You know what would be good if you convinced someone they did have Alzheimer's and
Yeah.
they also did that as well. They didn't even have Alzheimer's in the first
But
place.
then they just remember that you'd done that if they didn't have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, you gotta
Do you
do it
see
once.
the flaw there,
You
Tom?
gotta do it
Do you
once.
see the flaw in what you just said?
Yeah, you'd have to change it up every day.
Right.
You'd have to go big. Yeah,
You go,
a lot
oh,
of
you've got
budget.
Alzheimer's. You go, don't think I do. I think I can remember everything. You'd be like,
No,
Okay.
no. Yeah, but every day they'd wake up in a different house.
well, how?
But that's when you need a big budget. So it might be difficult.
You think like the 50 First Dates movie kind of thing?
Maybe, yeah.
That's
Maybe, yeah.
well.
Or Quantum Leap.
You're the only person I know that Alzheimer's would make you better at your job.
Yeah, it'd make you more coherent.
like, Tom's very eloquent today.
Yeah,
It's the Alzheimer's.
He's really Googling really sharply today. Hey, Tom, that Alzheimer's is really sitting well with you. Really suits you.
There's
I love Alzheimer's.
I'd love it if you got
Oh,
Alzheimer's.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Welsh rugby players at the moment that I like. Well, there's one Welsh rugby player I've heard of that. Actually, I don't know if this is not funny. Actually, now I think about it.
No, it's all right. We will make it funny.
He beat his wife thinking she was an intruder. I lied. It was funny, but I didn't want to say. But then, and then I was thinking like.
Who's this sexy burglar?
Yeah, exactly. Did he?
Sleeping next to me in the bed, like burglars often do.
God, this burglar's cocky. He's made himself at home. Popped a little nightie on.
I seem to have loads of family photos of me and the burglar.
Your Honour, she came at me with a candlestick.
Why do all my children keep calling this burglar mummy?
She came out of nowhere 7 years after we got married.
Yeah, there's a few problems with that, innit? I think he might have done it and then gone, it's the CTE. You know?
Yeah.
But like CTE does fuck people up. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
worried it's happening to me a bit.
Yeah, I'm worried as well because I'm tall and I hit my head all the time. So like, I'm not going to get it without a sports career. Like, I constantly hit my head on things.
I will be absolutely fine and totally coherent for the 6 or so years I have left to live.
Years.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to say months and be realistic there.
No, I reckon I'm going to make it to. Well, I mean, finishing the tour is the first
That's
thing.
the first aim.
Well, no. Starting the tour is the first aim, and then finishing the tour.
So
2 months is your goal.
that's like, I think it's look. We've got to have achievable goals. Let's start with 2 weeks. Rory, what have you brought with you, mate?
Oh, you think this is the time?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So I do.
Oh, I'm excited.
I
I didn't know there was a time. I'm just excited to see what you've got.
I do like to paint. When I go on interviews, I paint them. I paint the people.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to do this more, and that
Yeah.
way I can get on more podcasts because people are like, I want to get painted.
This
That
guy.
is good. You know what you're
You know,
doing.
you know.
So have you painted us?
Yes. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
All right. Actually, you can close your eyes for a moment.
Okay.
So
I
it's like-
swear to God, if he's painting me fat, I'm going to be fucking well pissed off.
Fucking hell.
All right.
Oh, fucking hell.
Open your eyes, guys. Open your eyes.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord! I love it. I love it.
Why is Freddy's dick bigger than mine?
Well,
Closer to the camera.
There's a lot of.
I love it.
There's a lot of.
That is
I honestly
it's
love it.
absolutely unbelievable.
That can't go on YouTube.
So,
We
yeah.
can- we can
I
blur
love
that
it.
out.
What
Honestly,
can't go on that? What about that can't go on
honestly,
YouTube?
this is the best thing anyone's
It's
ever given
fucking
me.
amazing. It's so brilliant.
It's giving me La Demoiselle d'Avignon. That's
Yeah.
those
I'm already
vibes.
trying to work out where we're going to put it. Maybe that corner's a bit blank, or up here. It's going to go somewhere prominent in the studio.
I'm going to start
no.
wearing glasses so that to look as least like that as possible.
But like,
no.
I'm sure you can add some glasses covered in cum.
Well, what?
Well, then
what
I'll start wearing glasses.
well, what I have done is I brought some white paint. It's up to you guys if you want to add some
Add some
extra
jizz.
features to this. Yeah.
I don't know. I like it that he hasn't been able to make us cum.
I feel like you might. It looks like you might have limp dicks as well. in this. It's kind
Oh,
of
like, I'm
the-
struggling.
Yeah.
I'm struggling at this point. You are really like.
Yeah.
It's not a great technique.
you know
I
what?
imagine you would be bad at wanking us off.
You have absolutely nailed the shadow under my tit.
Yeah, that is incredible. You've really captured
Absolutely.
Freddie's tit shape.
Yeah. Because
and
they
his
have
big
a,
almond head.
they have-
I thought it would be difficult to find topless pictures of you, but no, it was actually very easy.
You literally just Google Freddy Quinne.
There's actually more topless than there is.
Yeah, there was a while where we did every advert with me more and more naked every time.
Oh, yeah.
There, that was a bit. Genuinely, it really looks like all of us as well.
It's very good.
It's
You have captured
really
it.
Thank
good.
you, thank you.
This is the
Really.
moment in my life that
I'm
I.
so glad you've used your talent for this. It's genuinely
Yeah.
life
A
affirming.
lot of people say
art.
that I'm wasting my talents.
No, no,
and
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
no. Come on.
mate. The joy that
Yeah.
this is created. And look, shouldn't art create a conversation? And hasn't this?
There's a
Doesn't
lot.
this
There's a
make
lot
you-
to be told about this.
This makes you feel things and think.
Do you think you would
things.
struggle with YouTube on this one? I don't know.
I think it'll be.
Do you know what was crazy? I seen someone waxing their bumhole on YouTube. Did you see this? Have you posted this?
I don't, there's also a thing where someone was doing like an instructional video on how to like prep yourself for anal, where they showed their bum because it was like
I get it. I just.
educational. What's not educational? It's art. We're critiquing art.
I really
Yes,
like it.
yes.
I love Freddie's. Freddie's expression is wonderful. He's like,
Well. This is the moment that I've realised that my resting face looks like Fred from Coronation Street.
Yeah. Dead.
Is he?
I think he is, isn't he?
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
paedophile.
Yeah.
Is he a pedo as well?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Well, in
think
real
Fred
life
Elliott
or
was
in
a
the
paedophile,
program?
was
Well,
he?
not the character, but the actor was.
I say,
Wait.
he's 12 years old.
Was he?
Yeah.
Google it.
He
You
got
have a
done-
lot
he
in
got done
common
for
with him,
some of it.
actually.
Yeah, I know. Kindred spirit. I wonder who got his hard drives.
Oh, he got stabbed. That was it. He got stabbed by a rent boy.
Right, that's
What?
very different to being a paedophile.
How old was
That's
how
so
old was
different.
the
There are also a lot of accusations of being a paedophile as well.
Right,
So these
but
are
like,
two different things.
okay, but like, yeah, I'd say getting stabbed by a sex worker, fine. That's not your fault.
Yeah.
You know, it depends why they stabbed you. You know, not to victim blame, but you know, there could
Yeah.
be reasons that are.
TV actor stabbed at home as he fights off attacker.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his wife.
I don't know if this guy had a wife.
No, I know.
You keep looking at the painting.
I can't stop. It's so amazing.
I mean, you got something for the wall potentially. I don't know. How
Oh, we are finding room for that. Don't you worry. Things will be moved around.
I like it when people like. I was worried about how I
love
might
it.
come across.
I
Oh no,
absolutely love it.
It's fucking brilliant, and like you've really appealed to like us as well by making us be coming on Tom. That's very funny. Like you know, you've really captured our
And
dynamic.
also as well, you do put your thumbs up a lot.
I
don't
do
you?
in photos and that. I don't
You
know what to
do
do with
a
my
lot.
hands. I don't know what to do with my hands in a photo. So
I've
I'm
never
like,
noticed that before.
Even
but now
while
he's-
getting wanked off, you're like,
Right.
Now he's caught your essence. You do put your thumbs up
And
a
now that I
lot.
think about it, I do wank you two off quite
Yeah,
a lot
but
don't I, in photos.
Well, you do such a bad job. We need Madison to help.
do you know what's funny? Okay, so I was actually looking for the reference for this,
Yeah.
and it was very easy to find a picture of you on your knees with these two standing next to you, both either side. It was almost the first thing I found.
Was it the
The
world
World Cup-
records?
World Records,
It was the
maybe.
World Records thing, yeah.
With a lot of that, yeah.
That's Fred Elliott. I know who Fred Elliott is now.
I think he was stabbed by a paedophile.
I say, you stabbed me.
He was stabbed by a paedophile.
A paedophile
Why
who
was
was
a
previously in
paedophile
jail for stabbing Coronation Street stars has been locked up again.
Right, again. So, Fred Elliott, not a paedophile, to be clear.
That we
Okay.
know of.
Right,
He
sure.
just likes boys.
Yeah. Well, no, he likes an adult.
Oh, it's a woman.
No, it was a bloke who stabbed him.
All
I
right,
think.
so-
yeah. So he was just gay and paid for sex.
I've definitely heard a rumor that he's
I would
true.
say-
Maybe people have
I would
got
say
mixed up.
morally quite different to being a pedo.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of ethics.
Yeah,
I think, you know, if someone who was gay,
He's adamant on getting
hired-
you sued again. He's trying to get you sued.
trying to get
again.
sued, and like, I would like to say Tom's views did not reflect those of the podcast.
We can't get sued by Fred Elliott. He's dead.
You can get sued by
His estate.
relatives.
You
His
can't
estate.
slander the dead. You can say what you want about dead people.
Can I?
Can
Yeah,
you?
legally, you can say whatever you
Legally,
want.
you can speak ill of the dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't slander the dead. They can't do you after
Alright.
death. Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about this before and Googled it and proved that I was right.
Huh.
Which of your relatives is dead?
Which of my relatives are paedophiles? Which one to choose?
Yeah. Which of your dead relatives shags kids?
Oh, great granddad.
Absolutely.
Come
not.
from a long line.
A long line. It
of
goes
pedos.
way back in his family.
I was just trying to think of someone who's dead that I don't know the name of.
I'm going on tour next month, October and November. I'm going to 20 different cities across the UK and Ireland with my brand new show, In Sickness. There's still a few tickets left on some of the venues. Some of the other places have sold out. Sorry, we're not going to put any extra dates on. We'd love it to see some of the Army of the Dead there. If you want to get tickets, you can get tickets right now on my website, www.freddyquinne.co.uk. Yeah, love to see you all there. It's going to be fucking class. Do you want to see some of the stuff that I've sent in? I've got
Why
loads of
not?
stuff. I've got
Why
loads of
not?
stuff, and I can't remember what half it is. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was going to actually bring a pint of horse cum because
Can you actually access horse cum?
I
We do
know,
need a
I know
horse
a
cum
guy.
supplier.
I know a guy.
You've
Do you-
got a cum guy.
Do you know how much horse cum costs?
Yeah,
that was
really
the original
expensive.
point.
It's
Yeah.
so expensive.
Yeah,
A
'cause-
pint is not a viable
No,
option.
no, we're going to do a
It's
shot.
shot, but also
And
for like a
obviously
bad
from a bad
horse.
horse. We want like a, you know, we're not trying to get race horse.
For context, a lot of people will remember this.
Yeah.
There was a question that got sent in: would you drink a pint of horse cum to earn its value?
Yeah,
and I said yes, because it'd be easy.
It'd be millions.
And now it's come to when we get to 5,000 patrons, I will do a 50-50 chance of drinking a shot of horse cum. And if I lose, then it goes to you, and you do a 50-50.
What's funny, he's only read the end of the sentence. He said, "Would you drink horse cum?" And he said yes. And then
Yeah,
he didn't
just
even
like
know
done.
that it was a
And like for its monetary value, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a
Oh,
bonus.
right,
Yeah.
I don't know.
He'd drink it for the protein.
Drinking horse cum does seem a bit degrading.
It does seem
doesn't
a bit degrading. You
Seems
wouldn't
a
want to
bit
do that.
degrading.
And it doesn't
I
taste
wouldn't
great
want to be
either, trust me.
degraded. Oh. So, Do you want to have a look at some ting that I've sent over?
Oh, this is great. This is how you set
Do
up
you
the
want to
podcast.
not say that like that?
What?
Do you want to not say that like that?
Why? Why not?
Please don't say something
Why not?
racist.
It's not racist.
Fat and racist.
Saw the viewers that Kane Brown's podcast was getting.
Yeah.
Thought I'd add a bit of flavour.
Right, you're trying to get
With an A.
scoop some of those off.
Yeah.
What's that racist against Jamaicans?
Um,
Ting.
Probably. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
What-
look at Fat Doctor.
Wagwan homies, let's look at Doctor. That's what they say, isn't it?
Wagwan homies. Where are they from?
They're
Are they from Jamaica or New York?
They moved.
They moved. Ah, fair enough. Got me there.
Yeah.
I forgot about international travel.
There you do. There you go. This one's rubbish, but
All right, well, why have you brought
I
it?
don't know. It's just a big fat woman.
All right, just find another.
I can't remember what I was thinking with that one, but all the other ones are superb.
All right.
The second one, which I reckon has probably been removed off Twitter because it's horrible, and I know you tell me to save the videos. Oh no, this is
Oh, I've saved this one, yeah.
What?
So this guy, this is what...
So the caption is: a man is walking around Nashville, going in honky tonks with no skull. They wouldn't let him smoke at the hospital, so he checked himself out. Things are pretty strange. And then it's a bloke with a massive fucking hole in his head.
Yeah, this is how I picture the guy who was in the next bed to you when you had Legionnaires.
no, he was he was a different third of his head. His was like, like a bite of an apple type thing.
I think his is, though, when he turns round, is what I mean.
This
Like-
dude,
This is like a segment of an apple.
Yeah.
he
I
looks
don't
like
understand. Is that a recent injury or is that healed?
Look, it's not healed. It is a recent injury that he has not had fixed. Half of his head is open.
Oh my.
He looks a bit like Pritchard.
He does look a bit like Pritchard.
he looks a bit like fucking Pac-Man is what he looks like.
He looks like a Canadian off South Park. Oh my
Oh, I
God.
can't look at it. That's
He's
so
got the
bad.
Sven-Göran Eriksson haircut in that he will soon be dead.
Right, I'm gonna put the wig and cap on. I'm just
That
gonna-
would really help him out if
cover
someone
my-
would give him a little wig and a flat cap.
Yeah. If I had a head like that, I'd probably wear a wig
I'd
and
probably pop a hat on.
cap. I mean, that guy can't be still alive. He must be dead by now, right?
Yeah, that can't go well for you.
Ooh.
You can't just wander around with your brain out, I don't think.
Do you know what is America is so land of the free that everyone's like,
I
well,
have my rights to my brain.
yeah, he checked himself out of hospital.
Yeah, there's actually...
What else are we to do?
It's an open brain carry state.
Yeah.
I wonder if is he poking parts of it like he could,
You
like,
would, wouldn't you? I
he's
wouldn't be able
poking-
to not pick at it. I'd
He's
be
like,
like, oh no,
yeah.
I've just forgotten my childhood.
I heard somebody walk past.
Is that how brains work? I think you
it
just
is.
poke them.
You poke the wrong bit and it's like, I can't walk.
Wait, can you poke the little pleasure sensor?
Oh, yeah. You go,
do
Just
that
make
face again.
yourself
Do that face again.
making yourself
Oh.
come. That's me in the picture. I'm
Oh,
just like
right.
this.
Oh dear, I didn't realise I was going to see your cum faces already. But...
Oh, yeah, that will happen.
Do you know what? That slot is just big enough for a book. And how good
It's
would
like
it
a
be?
magazine
How
rack.
good would it be if that's how you absorb knowledge?
You just put them in.
Moby Dick, you say? You slap it into your brain.
You could
slot.
put your bike in that.
It looks like a plastic Labrador outside an Asda.
Oh, that's grim. That is grim.
Oh, God.
Very good.
Thank you.
He's missing so much head as well, isn't he?
That's too much head to lose, I think.
I don't think that guy was using a lot of his brain before this, though.
No.
By the looks of him, like the vest tells you he's not a great academic.
I hope somebody's walks past him and goes, "Oh, you should be smoking."
Bad for your health, that. Do you reckon he just uses his head like an ashtray now?
That makes me feel. Can I have some liquid death? Sorry.
Yeah, you absolutely
I feel,
can, yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna
You
vom.
take. Okay.
Can I vom on this episode?
Yeah, we have a
Okay.
bucket behind there. Don't worry about it.
That's literally our sick bucket.
Okay, that would be nice. That'll be good to just have. That'll be good to just have.
Yeah. You got it about.
Thank you, dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. We're well prepared.
Is this?
but,
Is it
I
going
would
to
s-
get worse from here?
I would
Oh,
say
yeah,
if,
yeah,
yeah. Okay,
if
that's
you're
good,
struggling now, you're gonna have a rough time.
That- Don't worry, I've got this liquid death.
Liquid cum, lovely cum.
Have a look.
Do they sponsor you?
Sort of. They send us free stuff, but they should be giving us more money.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Why won't they send me free shit? Oh.
Well, they
I keep
might do
getting the
now.
Prime sending me shit.
Oh, this is wild.
I keep attacking them and they keep sending me.
Prime, like
Yeah.
the Jake Paul shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Read the Daily Mail headline.
Okay. Rapist is let off for sexually attacking a woman after agreeing to allow his sister to be raped by his victim's brother in Pakistan.
Seems fair. Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
That is wild.
Yeah. Like, it's the Daily Mail, so I don't believe it instinctively, is the thing. And it's only the headline. There's usually more in these stories where it turns out it's absolute
What?
bollocks.
Also, it's a woman, so I don't believe it.
It's actually two women, so I don't believe it twice.
Oh God. Oh God.
That's a naughty thing to say.
Misogyny.
What am I like? Wop, wop, wop.
So she was. Oh my God, she was publicly raped in front of 40 people. Who's going out to that? Like, it's. You're going like.
Anyone with tickets.
Right. Oh, they had surge pricing as well. It was incredibly popular. It's so mad to go and watch a rape as a spectator sport.
Oh, but to bet on it.
What do you mean?
Who's going to win?
Yeah, I think I know what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, we get 6-1 on tears.
12 to 1 on coming.
You could have a gang rape, first one to come. That'd be good odds.
Have a little race.
Yeah.
Oh God, you guys! I tell you what. Flippin' hell.
What would you like to bet on during a race, Rory Paints?
You know, I bet on normal things like chicken fights, dog
First
fights.
quarter.
You know.
Dum 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 dum.
Wait, I missed this. What's the joke? I don't get it.
Betting
Massive
play
Ray
there.
Winston face. You can get 4-1 on Abdul being first to come.
When the fun stops. It's not for me. Shut up.
Oh my. That was a good one, actually. That was actually good. That was good. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think this is how justice should be served, though. Personally, I want to say I think that's probably bad, and they should instead rape the man.
Yeah, rape the rape.
That is
Yes.
who should be getting raped, if anyone. I mean,
Yeah.
that also shouldn't be how you solve
Yeah.
crimes.
It does
But if you're going to rape anyone in revenge,
Yeah.
rape the rapist.
Yeah, it shouldn't just be like, if your brother's a dickhead, you're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is the modern day version of the cut the baby in half judge, isn't it?
It's like when, a parent doesn't know which kid's done it, so both get punished. And you're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I did nothing.
Yeah.
But the rapist hasn't been punished at all.
Yeah.
Apart from his sister's got raped, which
Yeah.
would be sad, but not as sad as
he was
being
probably
raped
watching.
Tell you what, if you've got an annoying sister,
yeah.
It's a win-win
I
situation for him.
I hope he suggested that because secretly he knows and nobody else knows his sister's really ugly. And he was like,
that'll show him. Ha
Christmas is going to be weird, isn't it? Well, not Christmas. I don't
Yes,
think they're
Pakistan,
celebrating
like Ramadan's going to be weird.
Eid will be weird, won't it?
Weird Eid.
Yeah. Pass the rice. No, why not? You know why.
Yeah, but, no one listens when you say no. Oh, God, this is awful.
Yeah. Isn't the world terrible?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, a lot of it's bad.
And you've been joking about it for 10 minutes. That's funny. Isn't the world awful?
The world is awful.
And then
But we're here to extract some joy from that misery.
yes,
Are we doing a
yes,
good
yes.
thing when
Yeah,
you look at it
yeah.
like that? That bad
Yeah.
thing already existed, but now some joy
You
does
got to
too.
laugh in the
us.
face of
Yeah,
this.
well done us.
Yes.
Real heroes. Real heroes.
You're the real heroes.
I think we really are. I think we really are. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I brought that in.
I think she might be watching this, the sister, and going, oh, at least I made people laugh.
Exactly. So that look on the positive side.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of downloads in Pakistan.
Yeah.
also at the end of the rape said, oh, at least I made him come. At least I made him happy.
Gotta look for the positives in life, haven't you?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And 40
Yeah,
people
yeah.
loved watching that.
Because often with rape victims, that's what they'll say was the worst thing, wasn't it? I didn't even make him come. Often that's the biggest regret, isn't it, Tom?
You would be disappointed. Your self-worth would go through the floor, I think.
through the
Through the
floor.
If you got raped, which is bad, and then the guy
Yeah, it
didn't
is,
even come, you'd be like, I got raped.
You're not
and I'm
monetized
ugly.
on YouTube, are you? No,
Oh, sorry?
You're not monetized.
Oh,
There's
never.
no chance.
Literally never. No,
yeah, I was
no,
going to say.
no,
I was
no.
Yeah,
gonna
we don't
say,
get many
I was gonna
adverts as well.
Yeah, and you keep losing sponsors. I don't know why you keep losing
constantly.
sponsors. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Turns out, rape jokes are a great business proposition.
I just remembered.
What have you got there?
Oh, you got Tenga.
Yes,
we
you
got
were.
sponsored.
Well, you were
Yeah,
sponsored
yeah, we
by
were
them for a
briefly.
short time.
I think we called them a shitty little Japanese company for weird sex freaks.
No, they're the best product ever. 15% off if you use discount code Rory Paints. Oh, I got it in.
I got some fun stuff. There was a little vibrating egg.
Oh, yeah. Them little wank
How did you use
finger
them?
gloves.
No, I actually didn't. No.
Oh, see, if you used them, you would be more positive about selling them, I think. But yeah,
I just have sex with women.
Did they just like stop with you, or?
Oh, basically that happens all the time. Like companies will sponsor one episode, then
Yeah, yeah.
watch the episode they've sponsored, and then
Yeah,
go, Oh no.
They don't
we've been tricked. They say.
They didn't realise what they were getting into.
No one ever does. You know, we've been sponsored by companies one time so many times.
Yeah. We are everyone's outside punt.
We
That's
are
what
essentially like a handsome man with a micro penis. Like, you know, like you may sleep with him once,
Me?
but you ain't going.
You're talking about me.
I am talking about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
We're
a
not
handsome
even,
man.
we're
with
not
a-
even a handsome man with a micro penis. We're
We're
an
a man
ugly
with a
man.
job and a micro penis, you know. Yeah.
So me, if anything.
Yeah. Have we got anything a little bit more cheerful?
Yes, we do. We have
Cheerful, yes. Sorry.
gender fluid, which I think I remember what this is.
Okay.
Is that what happens when you come? Gender fluid.
Social worker wins 50. Fuck off.
Fucking hell, Tom. How have you not learned that happens on every website?
Social worker wins £55,000 after row about gender fluid dog.
Right.
Right. Council bosses said the comments had been non-inclusive and transphobic.
This is a real thing that can happen, though, because you can also have interspecies dogs. I once saw a cat dog.
Are you taking the piss here? What?
Yes, I'm talking about the TV series Cat Dog.
Oh, I didn't know
There's
that
a
was a thing.
cartoon called Cat Dog.
It was a
Oh, I
great
do remember that. It was one end of it was a cat and one end
Yeah,
of it
it
was
was
a
a dog,
dog.
yeah.
Rolling round with a little cat dog.
Cat Dog, yeah.
Cat
Just
dog.
a
Great.
Cat Dog reference for everyone
yeah.
who enjoyed.
Did you ever watch Fat Dog Mendoza?
What?
See, I even went Nisha. I went Nisha. Yeah, because I always accident. Anyway, this makes me really angry. Sorry, I'm very angry at this.
Okay.
Okay. A local council must pay a lesbian social worker more than £63,000 after she won an employment tribunal over comments she made about a gender fluid dachshund.
Is that the most gender fluid dog?
No, Bichon Frise.
Bichon Frise, pretty gender fluid.
No, actually, because I think Bichon Frise is just gay.
Just gay, right.
Like, I'm thinking gender fluid.
Yeah.
Mm.
They got to be really fluffy where you can't see the.
A chow chow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chow chow.
Pomeranians.
Yeah, a Pomeranian's a gender fluid dog.
Okay.
Werewolf. They're like species fluid.
Well, a werewolf isn't a dog.
It's half dog.
It's a,
Half
fic-
human.
it's a fictional beast.
It's,
Tom.
but also, literally, a wolf.
Yeah.
Different
Species
animal.
fluid, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Good contribution. Thanks, Tom.
This is an easy way of
Praying
making
for
money, though,
Alzheimer's.
right? You can make money easy. You could just sue for like, oh, that's my dog. It's not a girl, it's a boy.
Yeah.
What?
Read it out.
Elizabeth Pitt was reported to managers at Cambridge County Council after she voiced nasty opinions about the dog during a video meeting with the council's LGBTQIA plus group in January last year. That's too many letters now.
Yeah.
It's just going to be
What
all
does
the
the
letters.
A stand for?
Freaks.
What does the A stand for?
Asexual, which is
Asexual, yeah.
weird because all the other ones are sexualities.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
like, just seems weird to group them in with them.
It's an uneasy alliance at this point between, like, you know, like gay men and asexuals could not be more different as groups. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I'm sapiosexual.
Oh yeah, that's intelligence.
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
you guys are safe, don't worry.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
very mean.
Also, as well,
Sorry.
look at this guy. I'm attracted to intelligence.
I know, it's absolute
I made that
bullshit.
up.
Just, Oh, really? Oh, hey, do you know what? You sold it so well as
Thank
well.
you, thank you.
I thought for a minute.
You dressed quite.
It was a joke. It was the
sapiosexually.
joke. I lined up the joke, and then I said you guys were safe. That was the.
That was
Oh.
the punchline. Yeah.
You guys are comedians, right?
I thought
Yeah,
the,
nominally. Nominally.
I thought the joke was based in truth.
No.
No.
The truth is,
Yeah.
I don't know what my sexuality.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I'm trying to think of
makes
another
you
one.
come?
Demisexual. What does that mean?
Demisexual.
What does
That means like it's halfway to asexual. So it means like you sort of like, yeah, you might do a bit of banging, but you're not really that into it. Which doesn't need a name.
Yeah.
Just like married woman.
What's the I one? What's the I one? Sorry, what's the I one?
Intersex.
Which is
You're
What I
really
am.
into sex.
you're really into sex.
Now, intersex is like, I think it's genetically halfway between, am I right? So it's not like...
Hermaphrodite.
yeah, basically, or like, you know, you've got half of the genitals or both of them or something like that. You're sort of in the middle of the
Mate.
sex rather than gender.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time learning all of these so I could really specifically be bigoted.
Right.
Like, there's no point in being a bigot if you're not going to
Because
learn
because
how.
wait there, let me get this straight. You're vegetarian. You're
Yeah.
sober. You know all the sexualities in the LGBTA community. There's something I don't know. Are you gay? No. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, no, but
you know what I mean. I don't
Oh,
know.
like I am...
Sorry, is it bad that I keep taking the piss out your sobriety?
No, it's good. It's funny.
Okay,
Fine.
sorry.
Like,
yeah.
no, I'd like, please continue.
Yeah,
It's
no, I'm
absolutely
just-
fine. I am a fanny. Like,
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah. You
Like,
can't just have one drink.
No, I can't.
Oh, that's
no.
funny.
I'm too much of a greedy guts.
That's kind of funny.
I just can't stop. That's the problem. Once I have one, I'm just like, oh my God, go
But
on.
what's the problem with that? You just went too far with it?
Yeah, I just constantly drank for like a decade. And eventually it gets tiring and you will die. And it also becomes like sad at a time.
I'm doing it. I seem okay.
Yeah, like you're in a fur coat
at
and
me,
a
I'm
Wigan hat in the middle of the day painting strangers with cocks in their mouths. Yeah, you're absolutely fine, mate.
No,
yeah.
sorry, alcohol bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
What
it
with
was bad for me. I think alcohol's great,
Sorry.
and I had loads of great times with it. I don't want to besmirch the good name of alcohol just because I overindulged.
Yeah, like Jamie Hutchinson's doing all right, isn't he? He's making a career out of it.
I mean, he's not doing all right.
Okay.
Jamie's not fine. Come on, let's be real.
He does smoke an ungodly amount of weed.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
yeah,
counts.
Oh, you do that.
Yeah. Huge amount of weed, and you know, like a couple of times a year, I take all the drugs.
Really
So,
cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Come on, watch out.
Sorry.
Real original.
Sorry.
bad boy.
I'm sorry if I'm. I guess everyone knows this who watches this podcast. I'm just bringing up old.
yeah.
Old
Oh
news.
no, it's good. It's good. It's like a
Yeah.
rehash for new listeners.
Okay, yeah.
Carry on.
A tribunal heard that Pitt had made the comments after a colleague said he identified his pet as gender fluid. Pitt and another colleague were reported for commenting in a really aggressive tone about the dog owner's revelation and voicing gender-critical views which were deemed to be non-inclusive and transphobic.
I'm going to throw it out there. I don't care who I offend here. You can't have a gender fluid dog. The end.
Well, like, even if you
The
could,
fucking end. I don't give a shit how upset you get about it. You cannot have a dog that is non-binary.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
even if you
Go
could,
fuck
how
yourself.
would you know?
Yeah.
How would it tell you?
That's not for you to decide.
Yeah.
You're assuming that dog's gender.
Yeah, totally. Like, how can it do that? Like, how did it? Do you set up like you got a pink balloon and a blue balloon? And you go to which one you are, and it just sits down in the middle, and you're like, they them. That's who that is.
Yeah. It's bullshit. I'm very upset.
Well, you probably shouldn't work for a council, Freddie. I imagine you get into a lot of tribunals.
That's one of the only reasons that I shouldn't work for a council.
Yep.
I'd be great in a council.
Yeah.
Because I'm petty.
You are a petty,
I'm
argumentative.
incredibly
cunt.
petty.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly argumentative. I'm stubborn.
A lot of the job involves sitting down.
I'll hold a grudge.
You like
for
kissing babies?
years. I do love kissing babies.
Yeah, you're not going to use tongue though when you're running for election.
You're not going to kiss them on the arsehole. Oh, is this yours? There you go.
Vote Quinn.
Does it need changing now? So this woman was horrible to the dog owner,
Yeah.
or whatever, but then also won 63 grand.
Yeah.
She's had a blinder.
Yeah.
She got to be funny for a bit
Yeah.
and won a load of money.
Oh no, she's a lesbian. She probably wasn't funny about it.
Evidence at the tribunal showed colleagues had taken issue with Pitt's nasty opinions, resulting in the formal complaint.
His reading's improving.
Just about.
Just.
Yeah. But like, what's really funny about this is this will be loads of like heterosexual people with nose piercings telling an actual lesbian what it's like to be gay.
Yeah.
Essentially going like, you don't understand LGBT rights, you fucking lesbo.
Anyway, if you skip through it a little bit more, she got banned from the group for the meetings for her gender critical views on whether or not a dog can have fucking they them pronouns.
It's very different to like a human. It's a very different argument
Yeah.
to humans, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a very different thing.
Well, I think the main thing is that humans have autonomy and can decide themselves.
and they understand what gender is.
yeah,
They have an idea that they are a gender.
And they understand what pronouns are.
Yeah.
And oh my god, this is pissing me off. Right.
As a result, Pitt was banned from contacting members of the group or attending their meetings. She subsequently sued the local authority for discrimination and harassment over her gender-critical views.
If she's one of these people, though, I bet she didn't stop at just the dog, though. I bet this is a rant that spiralled. And like, I bet it started off with the dog, and she was like, and you can keep them out of our fucking sports! You can like, stay out of our toilets!
In a written...
Is that what she looks like as well?
Well, I mean...
I mean, I'm assuming that's a lesbian.
Would you?
Yeah,
I mean,
would I?
Yeah.
I thought that was the dog.
No.
No, I don't think I would have sex with that old lesbian. I don't think she'd be that into it for a start.
Well, that's all the fun, isn't it? Oh, God. I'm turning into you guys.
We've
This
ruined
is
I'm
what
you.
turning
do.
into you guys. This is awful.
In a written report, managers said Pitt had been perceived to be non-inclusive and transphobic, had caused significant offence, and had been particularly inappropriate and ill-judged. Council bosses said that whilst her views on gender were a philosophical belief, the manner in which she expressed them was aggressive and confrontational. But the tribunal backed Pitt's claim and awarded her more than £55,000 in damages, made up of grand in loss of earnings and 22 grand compensation for injury to feelings.
Injury to feelings.
Injury to feelings. Yeah.
I can't imagine what someone could say to me that would be worth 22 grand. You know, like, I just don't imagine how injured my feelings
God, think
could
of a
be.
few things you could say.
He keeps trying all the time,
right,
and I make no
nothing.
money out of it.
No.
I don't think I could say anything. I think I could do things that upset you.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. But I don't think I could say anything. But the thing, I don't think anybody could say anything to me that would, like, make me want £22,000 worth of damages.
Wait, so I could sue anyone if they make me feel upset for 22
I don't
grand.
think anyone. I think it's
owed
got to be
millions.
it's got to be an employer, like, you know, because it's an employer relationship thing. So I think it's like wrongful dismissal and that sort of thing. It's a tribunal in it that she's gone through. I don't think you can just do it to anyone. Just be like, you upset me. Give me 22
So
grand.
I'm writing a list now for you guys.
I've upset so many people. This will not be great.
just-
Freddie would be bankrupt in seconds.
Hanging this in the workplace.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I feel like we could take that to a court and go, he painted this. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other stuff as well. Have a
you
look
go.
at some of the other stuff that I've.
All right. I love how this is how you do it. You just send him an email
Yes,
of
and-
stuff you've been scrolling on the internet.
Yeah.
And then we
And
just
you-
discuss it for a bit, and we call it a podcast.
I assume that you were doing all the research, but it's you that do all the research.
Pretty much,
We all,
yeah.
we all
Sorry.
bring stuff. We all bring
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
we have a bank of stuff to talk about when we feel like chatting with the guest has run its course, and so that's
like this. Yeah, nice.
sort of where we're going at the moment.
That's annoying. I didn't like that comment, actually. I have plenty to talk about. Let's talk about Indians more. No.
We'll do one more, then we'll go to Cunt of the Week.
All right.
Okay.
Damn, that's annoying.
I think I know this one. It's just death match. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this one's brutal. This is an injury at a wrestling death match. Are you aware of deathmatch wrestling, Rory?
Yes, it's the brutal
Watch that
one, yeah.
poll.
Yeah.
Oh, is it gone through his arm?
That is
Got through his
through
arm.
his arm.
Oh,
So
wow.
watch it again. Like, watch it. He gets slapped, thrown
Whoopsie
into
daisy.
it. It's just a little like whip into it, and that light tube goes through his arm. Don't you wish that had happened at Dead Meat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd much
mean,
prefer
not
it
to-
that had happened then than in our wrestling special to me.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like I really like both those guys from the wrestling match, and I, wouldn't want them hurt, but would be cool to see.
Oh,
I mean, they got hurt anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I can't say we booked a deathmatch wrestling event. I can't go, I didn't want to see him get hurt. Like, that's literally why I booked him.
Yeah. I mean, those guys have fucking got CTE, deathmatch wrestlers. Oh
Yeah.
my God. On the low end, mate, just having to deal with one of them sending an invoice is just impossible.
Do they all
Absolute-
have like scars on their
Yeah,
heads? They keep
loads.
One of
checking
them sent an
themselves?
invoice wrong 6 times. It's an invoice.
Explain to me, what did you do?
We ran a festival and we had a death match in the middle of it. Basically, we ran a
That is
comedy
a
festival.
legal nightmare. What? Okay.
Well, the way we handled it legally was by not mentioning it to anyone. We didn't tell the venue. We didn't get insurance. We just didn't. We just basically.
Oh my God,
kept stum.
we didn't get insurance at all, did we?
We got no insurance for the
How
whole event.
lucky.
And we had people get smashed in the head. We had a tattoo artist. We just like basically just went. Just be cool.
How did it go? How did it go?
Went really well.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we'll get insurance next year.
Yeah.
Basically, Clive, who owns the venue, he said, I've got insurance, you don't need any. I went, that'll do then.
Yeah, we just took his word from it.
But thinking about it, he's definitely wrong there.
Yeah. He also didn't realise the extent of what we were going to do.
Yeah.
Now, Rory, are you a fan of the worst features in the world?
Yeah.
Worst features.
Like,
Like
feature
podcast
segments,
features, segments.
like a bit little.
I thought I'd been in one for the past.
Well, there you go. We've been
No, this
warming
is
you
worse.
up.
Oh, right.
This is Tom's favourite feature. That
Cunt
we
of the
hate.
week.
Cunt of the week.
Cunt of the Week. It's the best feature on any podcast. It's fantastic.
And he always should
Oh,
have the
here we go.
sting loaded.
It's great so far.
It's time for Cunt of the Week.
Is there music playing? Sorry, I'm not hearing.
Yeah,
it.
it's music
sorry,
playing.
sorry.
Oh, slap baby.
Oh, it's like baby.
It's time.
It's don't play it again. So basically, the way this works is Tom reads us 3 stories, and we're meant to decide which of the people in the stories is cunt of the week. What happens is it'll be 3 stories that don't really have anyone who's a cunt in it, and we've got to go, and it's Tom or something like that.
But we'll have loads of fun along the way. Everyone loves this feature, apart from them
I don't
two.
like the way he's pointing at me there.
Yeah, it's
Because
quite- it's too much.
It
Too
really
much.
relies on how good the guest is, this feature.
Okay.
Okay, these are sent in
So
by
no
our listeners.
pressure, but this
Pressure's
one's
all on
you.
me.
Yeah.
If you want to send...
Wait there,
Cunt of the
what,
Week
can I do
submission
this
in,
foot thing? that
Go
you're
for
doing?
it. Get
Oh,
involved.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Make yourself comfortable.
Tall people problems. You wouldn't understand.
No, it's all right.
Sorry,
I'm an average height person problem, so I'm not insecure
Average
about
height?
it. Yeah. I'm
How tall are you?
5'10" and a half. So 5'11",
Okay.
Yeah.
really, if you want to. 5'4".
He's actually a human chode. He's actually the same wide.
You are 5.
I gotta be careful because I can't take the piss out of you guys, but I'm trying
you
to get
can.
involved
How-
in it, and then I realise.
Oh, you absolutely
I
can.
don't
How
know, I
tall
don't-
are you, Rory?
I'm tall enough. I'm 6'2",
6'2" is pretty good.
6'3" on Tinder.
Short ass.
No, but he's the right tall. You're freak tall.
As soon as he turned up, I was like, "What's going on?"
Stupid freak, isn't it?
Intimidated, that's what it was.
Oh, sorry, the bit that he's really proud of.
No. Like the longer we get distracted from that, the better. I'll be honest, Rory. You talking to us about bully me more, so we don't have to do this feature.
That's what we meant by as long as the guests.
My dad fucked off as well. If you want to get involved on that.
Sorry for being a shit guest. I am a shit guest.
No, you're not. You're not at all.
Sorry, I'm very
should
insecure.
be.
I'm an insecure guy.
Mate, don't you worry.
Oh, you want to talk about shit?
Who's the guy that did the Twitter? I watched that.
Oh my
What a
God.
fucking spanner.
I was like, I watched that on the way here, and I was like wondering, oh God, is this what I'm walking into?
Yeah, he's
What
a
the
dick.
hell?
He's-
Oh, right. Okay.
He's just.
Okay.
I don't care if he watches it anymore. I've tried to be nice to him for a while. He's a dick.
I don't think he does watch.
I think he's probably unsubscribed on his podcast app.
Yeah, and
Which
by
you
the way,
shouldn't
also
do.
as well, if you go and watch Festhole live, you're a fucking idiot. You're a stupid moron.
Oh, wow.
Why the fuck would you want to watch a Twitter feed live? You stupid thick cunt.
Anyway, Freddie's on tour. Come on.
Interesting.
It's just stupid, isn't it?
I'm thinking of doing a stand-up myself, where I paint. I get the audience members up and I paint them. That's my idea.
That's cool.
And okay, yeah. I'm just gonna ask you, is that cool? I don't know. Is
Stand-up's
that a
very
good idea?
hard, though, so I would start to learn how to do it.
I would get someone up and just harass how they look for ages, and then show everyone the pain.
I think it could definitely work as a show. But stand-up's really hard, is what I'd say.
Yeah.
But having a painting thing to do while you're doing it.
I think it's an hour-long show. It's not a 10-minute spot.
Yeah.
It's an Edinburgh show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a 10-minute
100%.
spot.
But you could definitely get that to work at the fringe.
I don't know how long
100%.
does it take. How long did it take to paint
I'm pretty
this?
quick with it.
Are
Pretty
you?
quick with it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
though,
I would
is
work-
that'd be the one payoff, wouldn't it?
I'd work out something. But anyway, that's the concept
Interesting,
I've
though.
got.
Interesting.
Concept.
Okay.
Yeah,
Would be
concept.
interesting to do.
Yeah. I think it could work.
Yeah. Imagine if I painted you guys and showed you this at the end, though. At
I
least there'd be
like-
a, is this the
Standard
payoff?
ovation.
You know, there's a
Standard
payoff.
ovation. Yeah.
Well, if you're as good at comedy as you are as painting, then you're in for a very long
Well,
career.
as you can tell, I've not been funny once. So
You have been funny on
no,
several
I know.
occasions.
I'll be honest,
Well,
that
thank you guys.
That does not stop many comedians. I don't know if you've seen any comedy on TV for the last 10 years.
Or any... No, never mind.
Go on, who are you going to bitch about?
Eddie Izzard.
No.
He's funny.
No, I was just saying...
She's funny, you big...
this-
Oh,
No,
this-
Eddie's actually
All
fine
I'm
with
saying
any
is,
pronoun.
this season's live at the Apollo. 1 or 2 surprises.
There
Anyway,
always is.
have I sent it you
Yeah,
yet?
I've said it, yeah.
Wild. So,
Oh, yes. This annoying.
Yeah,
thing.
first story of the week.
speaking of dying,
The first story of the week. My kid's dying. Now I have your attention. He is actually dying. And I've been told by a select few of my friends that they're uncomfortable about me making jokes about it.
I mean, we all are, like, dying.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
at
but
different rates.
I think this kid's like really dying.
Oh, fuck.
Quickly.
Yeah, you wouldn't, like, what a mad way to, like, talk to someone and go, my kid's dying, as we all are. Slowly, over the course of 80 years. So it'll be fine for it.
My 8-year-old is dying of old age.
Yeah, not for a while. What a mental way
Go
to
on.
put that.
A more light-hearted one would be when I call us Wheels and the Leg Man
Stop.
due to his wheelchair.
That's from something. Scrubs, I want to say.
Right.
He did mention it.
I know.
It's something like that. It's
Right, so
some-
you did know, but you actually deleted it, so you made it less useful, the message.
It was
that
a
we
long.
sent.
It was a long thing, and I wanted to shorten it
Okay.
to make it.
So he's got a wheelchair. What's wrong with the kid? That's all. That's all.
I love
I
that
care
you've read
about.
this message from a guy whose kid's dying, and you've gone, come on, speed it up. Let's cut to the end. He's gonna.
What's wrong with the kid?
I don't think he says. He doesn't say what it is.
Oh fuck! That's the bit. That
He's in a
we
wheelchair,
need to
though.
know.
He's in a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair, so
Well, that
you know.
doesn't narrow it down much.
It narrows it
does
down a bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
what are you going to die of that puts you in a wheelchair? There's loads of you know.
Polio,
Polio. Yeah, he's got polio.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's coming back. Polio.
He's actually got coolio.
Leg cancer.
Keep spending most of my life in a wheelchair.
He's gonna.
Oh, God. I don't know. Why did I laugh at that one? I hate that I laughed though.
He's going up to that gangster's paradise in the sky.
What you want about polio's making a comeback, were you?
Because people aren't taking vaccines and stuff, and so
Yeah, we're not
polio's
taking
come back.
polio vaccines because it got eradicated in the 1800s.
There's been a story. There's polio's come back.
Polio.
Oh,
I'm thinking of
That was a funny.
measles.
That was a funny
polio
thing.
was eradicated, Tom. There is no more polio.
That was a funny thing
sure.
about traveling India. Actually, there was lots of signs saying Kerala is polio free, and
Yeah.
okay, well done.
See,
Oh, polio's back. Yeah, fair
polio's
enough.
coming back in various
Hey,
parts of the world.
sorry. I'm sorry, polio. I'm sorry for ruling you out. I assumed it was dead and buried, but here we go. It's sat up like the fucking Undertaker. By God, that's polio's music.
Oh God.
How long
does it-
American badass?
The Indian badass.
Mankind just sat there with polio.
Oh. I actually don't have a clue what polio does to you. Anyway, this is taking ages. We haven't even got past the first
Yeah,
thing
that's-
yet.
That's the
that-
point. We drift off and we talk about different things.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So-
I very much like the games to be.
Really like, can we do the
Can
game?
we finish the fucking game? No.
Wheels in the leg, man.
Yeah, so where's like
Sorry.
a wheelchair. And more on the
And his
darker
polio.
and more on the darker side was when I asked if anyone knew a doctor that carries out abortions at 101 months.
How old's 101 months?
Why would you
in-
bother aborting a dying child? You know, just that's a problem that's going to solve
What
itself.
a waste
Just
of money.
take a knee, run out the clock, dribble it to the corner flag.
It's very much cutting your hair when you're already going bald, isn't it? You know.
Do abortions cost money?
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah,
Do abortions cost? Well, it depends how you do it.
yeah.
Like, can you get them on the NHS?
Yeah, I bet they do some abortions on the NHS. Yeah, I really don't know though. To be honest with you, Tom.
There's
Do you
three
reckon
ways
you
of doing it at home.
Do you reckon?
but-
Do you reckon you could abort a baby with a perfectly timed Stone Cold Stunner?
I think the kick to the stomach before you do it is more likely to be the one that finishes it off. It's
Yeah,
the
but when you
setup.
grab the neck and then push down like that, the baby just shoots out.
It's not
I
the
just
finisher I'd
envisioned
choose. I'd go for a spear if I wanted to abort a baby. I think that's the
God.
move that would get you there. Yeah.
I think you could do it with Rikishi's move.
Rikishi rock bottom.
Oh,
Stinky face.
imagine fucking aborting a baby with a Scotty 2 Hottie the Worm. Just so over the top.
It's the one less people's elbow.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said.
Wombstone.
The Wombstone pile drive.
This is so millennial, though. Only old people are going to get this.
I love that
think,
we're
right?
only
I think-
doing
I think-
attitude
yeah,
era
yeah.
wrestling as well. The only bit we know.
1990s wrestling.
I'm not going to do it up to date. I don't know what Roman Reigns did. You can shut up.
They're free abortions in the UK, so we know.
Oh, that's good.
There we
that
go,
is
it's all
good.
learned.
That's good to know.
I think
I think you should get 20
right.
quid.
No.
They should
I'm
buy yourself
saying
something
this.
nice. Off
I'm
you go.
saying this. I'm saying this. This is how you rescue the NHS.
Yeah.
Free abortions.
Yeah.
But only for the first 2.
Right.
After that, you're
Got a little
paying.
loyalty card.
You're paying. You're
Right.
paying after that.
Would you tip your abortionist?
I think you should tip an abortionist.
Would you tip an abortionist?
If they've done a good job.
Would I?
It's hard to work out how much though, when it's free, innit? Because there's now 20% to work out. So you know, you just got to like riff it how much you give your abortionist. I think.
I think it's worth a $5.
Also,
Five is insulting for that
Also-
job. I'm thinking like 20 to 50 quid for an abortion.
I don't see why I should be the one tipping. Like,
You've created half the mess.
yeah, I know.
You
but-
should be definitely the man should be the one chipping.
Yeah, I
You should
know.
go halves on the tip.
I know,
Woman's got to
but-
get a baby sucked out of her fanny.
No. Because at the end of the day, if you do a good
Well,
or bad,
she does,
if you
Rory.
if you do a good or bad job, as long as you kill it, it doesn't change my life. Like it's your
The level of service is really her prerogative, is what you're saying.
exactly. You doing good, which is what a tip is. A tip is an extra incentive to do a good job, and I couldn't give a fuck if you did a
No,
good
but you
job.
want to make sure it's definitely dead.
I'll do that with a curb stomp. I'm not fucking.
Oh.
You can have American History X a fetus.
Maybe if they brought you a drink or a little snack or something while they were doing it, then you could tip them for that.
As long as they wash their hands.
I don't think it's the
Here we
same
go.
person.
Here we go. Whilst we're waiting, jam sandwiches.
I was going to say jammy dodger. Oh, no, thank you.
What if they made it right? Here's what I'd tip for. What if they made it look like there was loads of them in there and they kept coming out like a clown sleeve?
Book of for dead meat instantly.
Just pulling out more and more fucking placenta.
or he took the dead baby and pretended to put it in his ear. It came out the funny.
Oh my god.
Then he pulled a rabbit out of a minge.
Do you know the last podcast I went on was like this nice Christian boy from America.
Oh my god.
He wanted to talk about my artwork.
Yeah, well, we've enjoyed your artwork.
No, it's just a very contrasting kind of podcast. I would say.
Yeah. There's not a lot of other podcast experiences like us.
No,
think.
I wouldn't say that it is.
His views on abortion were very different.
Yes, they definitely.
He didn't have any funny theories about it.
He just thought it was wrong.
Oh, what a prick. Ugh.
Anyway, so he's saying jokes about his dead kid.
Right.
Obviously, this is awful. I love the little cunt more than anyone ever will, and at times I struggle massively.
When I get a chance to.
Yeah.
It's not how you should be framing that when he's running out the clock.
Also, your mates don't get to decide
Yeah.
how cruel you are to your kid.
Yeah.
Verbally.
To an extent.
To an extent. There's a certain point where they call child protection. It's my kid, I'll fuck him if I want to.
Yeah.
my baby, I'll fuck you for
It depends. It depends. Also depends if the jokes are to the child or about the child. You know, if you're joking with your friends about the child, there should be no limit on
Also,
that.
as
Yeah,
well,
if you went, what do you want for Christmas? Never mind. Hey!
Yeah, it's probably a bit brutal to the kid who is actually dying.
Yeah.
also as well, it depends how good you are at it. Because if you're doing it constantly and it's not funny, then sometimes, and I'm the biggest fucking, person that should listen to this advice. Sometimes less is more. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. You've never been more wise.
Yeah.
Think about that at dinner.
Nah.
But yeah, if you're one of those people that, oh, sorry, I'm late, my kid's gonna die. It's like, just chill. Do you know what I mean? Just pick your moment.
Yeah, that is one like you do with like an especially brutal joke. They are so much better when they come out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
scream that in top bins occasionally. You know,
Yeah. It can't be every other fucking word. You know, would you like to take a seat? I'll tell you who always takes a seat. My crippled fucking kid. Like, just chill.
Although that one was quite funny.
Chill with it.
It's quite funny because they're in a wheelchair.
They're in a wheelchair, aren't they? Yeah, but it's your kid, and if your friends don't like it, just say that they won't have to put up with it for much longer anyway.
No, but then afterwards they'll be saying jokes like "my dead kid" all the time.
They will, won't they?
So this person is a cunt either way, but I don't know if
What
it's
a
the most
dickhead
cunty person.
trying to cope with tragedy with laughter.
No.
What a prick.
Sorry, I'm speaking to the preachers to the choir here.
Do you know what
yeah.
I think part of it is as well? Is I think part of it is that your friends look at your crippled kid and they think, God, I don't want mine to be like that. And every time that you mention it, they're like, oh, God, imagine if I had to deal with that. So you just bring the mood down a bit.
It is a bit of a thing when I'm thinking about having kids. It's like, I just hope I don't get a broken one. Like, I just hope, just get a normal one.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd get so
Otherwise
much
you'd
more
have
shit
to-
on this.
Oh, God, yeah. If I have a Downs kid, my life's over, innit?
No, that'd be the best.
I'd love it.
That'd be cool, yeah.
But, I imagine you two wouldn't be very charitable.
Oh, God, I'd be such a knobhead.
Yeah.
I'd be such a dick.
What would make you laugh the most of all the conditions? that
Imagine
I
a
picked
really tall Downs person. That's
That
kind of
would be
scary. in
funny.
You never
itself.
see,
Yeah.
you never see
My
a
missus,
6 foot.
my missus is 6'2" as well, so we're going to have a big
Oh,
one.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Look like the big
You're going to
show.
get really cuddled.
Oh, bloody hell. Watching you
Big
two
show.
walking around must be scary. Yeah, but you're right. Most Downs are not tall. They're kind of built like you a little
Yeah,
bit.
they are. Yeah, Freddie has a Downs
Sorry.
body.
I don't have
sorry.
a
And the
Downs
Downs
body.
brain.
And
Yeah.
a Downs face.
Yeah.
And the Downs syndrome.
Oh.
They are
But
stocky
apart
little
from
fellas.
that,
They are.
nothing Downs about it.
Always happy, though. They're always happy.
Yeah, well, that's why I differ, because I'm always sad.
Oh,
So I
no,
don't even
bless
get
you.
that.
He's the only miserable Downs on earth.
Yeah.
It's like the rest of them are so full of joy.
Why does that sound like a Brothers Grimm fairy tale? I'm the only miserable down.
Sounds like a David Walliams book. The saddest Down syndrome boy. Anyway, this guy says, please tell my mates to stop being soft cunts. They have nothing to cry about. Their kids work just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just don't want to hear
He's funny,
you.
though. He's funny, this guy.
They don't want to have to hear you talk about it, do they? So just pick, I would say, limit yourself to 3 absolute bangers,
Yeah.
and then you get what
they
you
do
want.
have to stop being pussies at some point. I agree with you. You are within your rights to make jokes about it. But again, I think you
All
are
right,
totally right.
here's the
limit,
thing.
Limit them.
Here's the
Choose
thing.
your moments.
You let them choose. Either you can make all the jokes that you want when you meet up, or you can bring him. See which one they choose.
Oh, mate, you'd be so gutted if you met up for like a, it's like a Super Sunday. You're like, let's all meet up down the pub. Come on, 3 games. It's going to be fucking banging. We've got a relegation scrap. We've got a top of the table. It's going to be fucking brilliant. Someone turns up with their cancer-riddled kid. You're like, oh, fuck's sake. You should be one of the mascots. You should be here. You should be holding Erling Haaland's hand. What are your paintings?
Oh, my God.
I'd be going last on the round there because there's
Yeah.
a chance that it'd be a little bit cheaper than everyone else.
Oh, because you wouldn't have to buy one lemonade.
Yeah, but he'd probably go as well. The dad would probably go as well, I think, if he died at the table.
I'll go half time.
I'll have an half.
I'll have one more. I've already bought 3 rounds.
Are you getting off at 85 minutes, John? Are you doing parking? No, my kid died 30 minutes in.
Still.
I thought I'll do now. If I go now, I can make it before the tip shuts.
Like that's how you get rid of him. You turn up. What you got in the back? Downs. Where'd you put Down syndrome children?
With the fridges, obviously.
I think they go with the mattresses. Right, there's story one. Story one.
One down,
two to go. Two to go.
And you don't like this feature.
Nope.
Right, this one's good. I like this one. This is called Homeless.
Yeah, I'm hot in this.
I bet you are.
bet you
I'm
are.
like,
I'm not taking it off though. It's
I love
beautiful.
the commitment to the bit.
Am I a cunt?
No
I
cost.
pulled up to the Shell garage and noticed I had a free Costa coffee on my app. I saw a homeless guy outside and thought, I'm going to do something nice for a change. So I asked
But I'm
him.
not going to spend £3.
Well, so I asked him if he wanted a hot drink because it wasn't costing me anything. When I got to the cost machine, it was doing a deep clean and had 3 minutes left for the water to be ready. Instead of waiting like a decent human being, I walked straight past him, got in my van and drove off.
That's insane. That's insane. You can't prick tease the homeless with hot drinks.
That homeless
This is such a Freddy. This is such a Freddy story. He's like, I'll try and do something nice because it won't cost me anything, but I'm not going to wait 3 minutes.
Yeah.
What a tiny hurdle.
3 minutes. I love that it tells you how long it's going to be as well.
I reckon it took him longer writing this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I
That's
don't
a
know if
good
he
point.
sat in his car for 3 minutes typing out a message. It's so insane. It's so insane to blank a guy you told you will get a drink.
3 minutes.
That is wild.
I hope he told him that it was free as well. I was like, I've got a free drink, I'll get you a free drink,
Yeah.
and then still didn't get it.
Do you give money to the homeless?
I do, yeah.
I have a problem with giving them money, but I will say like, "Oh, do you want something?"
Yeah.
The other day I did
I
it.
just think I'll give them money and they'll work out what they want. Sometimes it's drugs. and
Drugs,
it's not
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Tesco.
If I was homeless and someone said that, I'd just say money.
Yeah.
I asked, I'll give you something in the Tesco's. He said, "Oh, can I have a trifle?"
Amazing.
A trifle.
Yeah.
They love sugary sweets.
Yeah.
But
'Cause they're smackheads.
I was a bit confused. I didn't realise Tesco's do little trifles.
Yeah, so do you get them a full trifle?
No spoon. Here's the trifle. And I was like,
Full trifle
he
with no
like a
spoon
dog?
is insane.
I was like-
It's insane.
I was like, what the hell is he going to do with this? I don't know. Here's a massive trifle, I guess.
That's so
And he just was like this. You look confused when he took it
Yeah.
and put it down next to him.
That's so
That's
funny.
the best thing I've done to
You
anyone.
have to eat it with his hands and everything.
I know. Actually, I would have loved to see that.
I stopped
actually.
buying shit for the guys outside the Tesco in Gorton because they were too unreliable. They wouldn't be there when I'd finish my shop, and I'd have like a fucking I'd have some fucking smackhead food that I'd have to take home.
Always sugary sweets.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I did the exact opposite. They'd be like, "Oh, can you get me some donuts?" I'd be like, "Here's some money." I'm not getting any food. You can have some money instead. Go with some drugs or something. I don't know.
I remember.
You were late giving homeless people food.
No, I taught, and after the first time it happened, I was like, I'm going to go do a big shop, so I'm going to be like 40 minutes. Are you still going to be here? And they're like, yeah, still be here. 40 minutes later, unreliable, the homeless.
I remember.
You can't just-
Yeah.
Can't trust the
I
homeless.
remember one time I was on a night out and I was pissed and I got a takeaway and I got a pizza. And you know when you just sort of like
You got a takeaway and a pizza, by the way. That means a Chinese and a pizza.
I wasn't like you know when you're just having it, but you're not that hungry, but it's a night out and you're like, oh. So I'm eating it and
Wait,
there's
you're not that hungry,
I'm
but you
not that
bought...
hungry. I'm going to
I
order
bought
2 meals.
Yeah.
no, just one pizza. Just let me do this.
Okay, sorry.
So I ordered a pizza after a night out.
To his story.
And I ate most of it, and I was walking home, I was eating it, and I still had a couple of slices left. And I went to put it in a bin, and I saw there was a homeless person there, and I just put it in the bin. And then I was pissed, but I only remembered afterwards that guy saw me with food, just close it, just put it in the bin rather than give it him. And I thought, what an awful person.
He probably
That's
didn't
like me.
want the end of your
I
pizza, though.
I had some spare heroin and I injected half of it and I threw the rest just
Wow.
in the bin.
That is
The only way
living
they'll learn.
large.
I know.
That is living large.
I
If
know.
you're baller enough that you could throw away heroin,
Yeah.
that's living.
I don't even know how heroin works. I was like, inject half a heroin?
And it threw like a fistful in your mime away. Just like, that's the rest of my
Yeah.
dose of
all
heroin.
my heroin pills I threw away anyway.
that I was injecting into my arm with a Pez dispenser somehow.
Yeah, well, there's a joke there somewhere, I think.
Okay, that guy clearly is a cunt.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is actually a clear-cut case of someone being a cunt. We might be on for the best cunt of the week of all time. It's nearly functioning as a
If
bit,
that's
Tom.
the
Hold
best
your horses,
one.
Rob.
Okay.
All right, okay. Are we about to fall off the wagon?
Maybe. I
Right.
don't know. Tom,
It's hot.
I would like to nominate our very own Freddy for Cunt of the Week.
Oh, interesting. I've been nominated a couple of weeks in the row. Nice to see you moving over to Freddie.
Please look at Freddy's Insta story from today, Monday, and note that he's wearing Crocs to the hospital. The famed shoe of the paedophile, the Croc. The rubber-holed child fucker shoe of the mentally ill. We as patrons will not stand for this. And I promise if Freddy wears his Crocs to the Frog and Bucket on tour, I will personally set them on fire after the show. Thank you for your service. Up the Pod Sisters. And they put a little picture.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to deny it. I don't know what he sent
Like he
proof.
owns Crocs, yeah.
You can't really see the Crocs in the picture,
No.
either.
Why are you in hospital? Is there another house?
Oh, he's just nearly dying all the time.
Yeah. That's an ECG. So I had bloods and an ECG yesterday, and then tomorrow I've got the famed exercise test.
Oh, amazing. Like Homer Simpson.
So
Where
I'll
you look like a lava lamp.
I'll let.
Are you dying? What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it
we
is kind
all
of
are.
funny.
We all are at various
Yeah,
rates.
yeah,
aren't
You're
we?
faster than everyone else.
Much faster than most people.
Oh, a lot faster than everybody
What's happening?
else.
You got a hole in your heart? What's going on?
No, he's got a fat gay heart is the condition.
Oh, fat gay hat. Yeah.
I have heart failure, and then I have heart arrhythmia as well, and I might have angina. So.
Yeah.
You might have a vagina.
Heart
I might
arrhythmia
have
is only experienced by Caucasian hearts.
FGH, fat gay heart syndrome. That's funny.
It is
Wait,
funny.
what was the angina? I don't know what that
Angina.
is. I don't know what an angina is.
It's when your dick's so small it looks like a pussy.
Do you not like talking about this? This is fun to me.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, sorry.
And he's dying of it.
He's dying of small
You're like
dick.
that kid in the wheelchair.
It's like
We can make jokes about it.
Yeah.
It's like
You need a big ass
heart
wheelchair.
Sorry?
pains, I guess. Like it's a broad church. So
Huh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice knowing you, I guess.
Thanks,
You know?
it's nice knowing
We've
you
only
as well.
met like briefly, but here we go.
Oh, he
I
was
would-
wearing Crocs, so does that make him more of a cunt than this guy who didn't
I
give a
would
coffee to a
quite
homeless man?
like for my funeral. I would quite like for you to paint me.
I will
in
do
a crazy way
with Crocs on.
with
Yes.
Crocs on.
Yes.
Only Crocs on.
If you die, I promise. If you die, I will paint you.
I'm going to give
Also,
such
can
a
we-
good eulogy.
I would like to do a bet on if who can you outlive Jamie Hutchison. That'd be
That
that'd
is
be
a good
interesting.
bet.
That's a good bet.
That's interesting because Freddie is currently dying, but Jamie is living in such a way where it could happen at any second.
Yeah.
He could just fall
Right,
off a
yeah.
curb and die. You know, like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a very robust man, Jamie, but he's fucking trying. Whereas Freddie is very frail now, but he's actually trying not to die.
Right.
So it's
and
interesting,
you have to
isn't it?
change the name to Dead Man.
It's
Talk,
too
Dead-
ironic. We
Yeah.
can't have a podcast called Dead Men and have one of us die.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You've got to stay alive just because it's too ironic.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I say, I think I'll make it for at least the start of the tour. So
That's all we're after,
that's
mate.
the main
We'll get
thing.
you out there.
Hull, second.
Obviously,
second of
obviously,
October.
you're living very healthy now, and you're trying to.
I'm living healthier.
Much
yeah,
healthier than he was.
Yeah.
So much less healthy than the average person.
Yeah. I have
How would you want me to paint you? Sorry, if you die.
With the most beautiful vagina you've ever seen.
Angina, the angina.
Yeah.
The angina.
Yeah. Like a beautiful pussy. I want to be naked with a beautiful pussy.
And three dicks in his mouth.
And angel wings.
It's going to have to be like, like they don't know how
And-
bees
Well, funny
fly.
enough, guys,
I think it's gonna be
I
an
brought
angel
you
wings.
another painting. No.
And you know those Elton John sort of star sunglasses?
Yeah.
I'd like to be wearing those as well.
Okay, I will clip that up. I will make sure I do that when you die.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'd start on the way on.
Yeah.
yeah. Starting now.
Yes, of course.
It's like when they engrave the cup before the match is finished.
So who are we saying is Cunt of the Week then? We've got Dying Kid Guy.
So look,
we've
can I just say my own defence?
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people don't like Crocs, right? However, I think that one of the only times where it is universally socially acceptable to wear Crocs is to a hospital.
Yeah, I
All
think
the
they
nurses
are-
wear Crocs, right?
They are
yes.
very comfortable.
They are the shoe of the fat invalid. They are a fat invalid shoe, which is why they're bad. But Freddie is a fat invalid and is therefore wearing the correct footwear.
Look,
you
I
wouldn't
wear-
ever go at Jack Grealish for wearing football boots.
I wear Crocs to sometimes to walk the dog for basic sort of like if I'm just nipping to the shops and I can't be arsed. Do you know what I
Child
mean? Like,
following? You use it for that?
Wanking in the mirror.
following
Wanking
children.
in the mirror.
wanking
Just
in
wears
the mirror.
Crocs. God, that's such a horrific image.
That's
Him
my
stood in front
third
of a
painting.
mirror.
That's my other painting. That's my other painting.
Yeah. Oh, but make it in like a house of mirrors.
Well, it's multiple. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
But none of them make him look thin.
So make it.
Just each one fatter than the last.
Would that
Make
mean you're
it-
masturbating to like 10 versions of you in like
No.
mirrors? Like,
So make it like a triptych almost.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So I'm in a house of mirrors, and Rob's trapped in the house of mirrors, And all you can see surrounded is me wanking off into the mirror in Crocs, and
I don't know which one's real.
He's smashing mirrors
How
to try and
quickly
get
your
to the real
imagination
mate.
went to this.
I'm running around there just sucking off mirrors. Oh, God, it's not that one. Oh, I'm just banging my head into it.
It's a complicated painting.
that is a
Good luck, Hieronymus Bosch.
Yeah.
I think...
So we've got my kid's
yeah.
dying guy, we've
Yeah.
got homeless coffee guy, and we've got Freddy for wearing Crocs.
I think cunt of the week is that child for dying. That's not what kids are meant to do. So I vote the dying child.
Yeah, if anything, kids are meant to live the longest.
Exactly, and he's not doing that,
How
which is making
annoying.
everyone sad, which is really rude.
Annoying.
But also, people aren't supposed to be homeless.
Yeah.
So, and people aren't supposed to
No,
be fat.
I think nominating a dying child as cunt of the week is quite funny.
Yeah.
What can we give the dying child?
Oh, we can't give him
I'll
more
paint
time.
him. I'll paint him.
You'll paint this
No,
dying
he's
child.
not.
Let's give him a timeshare.
Oh yes.
The what?
Everyone gets a prize who wins Cunt of the Week.
Okay.
So, congratulations,
Timeshare.
you've won a timeshare.
Whatever it is, don't buy the warranty.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, can we get him like a countdown clock?
A countdown timer.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I wonder if there's like a
Casket?
month
Yeah.
Could get him a casket.
casket, or like a Fisher Price. My first casket.
I don't know if Fisher Price do it.
0 to 6 months.
I love it. I love this.
Yeah.
Dead babies are funny now. that's
Oh,
the,
God,
that's
yeah,
the level we're at.
Well, this one's not dead
I like
yet.
this. It's good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm enjoying myself.
Who are you
This is-
voting for?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I
All right,
hate
well,
that child.
The
He
winner
should
is
not
the
be-
dying child. Tom
Yeah.
doesn't even get a vote, which is
Again,
brilliant.
like you said, if I had a baby, I would want it to live longer than me.
Exactly. Bad child.
Bad
It's
child.
dying.
You
Cunt
want a
of the
prize?
week.
Get in touch.
Get
I'll
in
send you a
touch.
prize.
There we go. Cunt of the week. That almost functioned until the last one, which was nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy your garlic granules, dying kid.
Look at it like ashes. You can put the ashes in that Bridgestone cup.
Oh, give him Crawford.
Don't get it mixed up though with
but-
actual gravy.
God, if Crawford downed a baby.
Right. So this is the bit where we watch videos. This is the final
Oh, this
bit.
is the bit I've been waiting for. This is why
So,
the sick bucket's here.
are
Yeah,
there
you will
any-
need some headphones
Are
for
there
this
any bits
section.
that make you gip?
Are there any things you
Rory?
don't like to watch?
A gip. What is a gip?
Like a retch, like makes you feel sick.
A lot of things make me feel. I'm actually I got a fairly strong stomach, but I always feel like.
Okay.
I think I hate gore more than I don't like poo either. I don't like any of this.
Right, okay, well, we'll try you out. We'll just
So-
have a little look.
So if you want to send us the videos,
Yeah.
send us the worst video on your phone via WhatsApp to 07354 188 257. As always, no animals, no death, no racism, no kids. But
Unless
we'll
it's
relax.
all four.
And also we'll relax the racism one and the death one.
No, like it's more like the death one is like if it's an accident, funny, but no
Yeah.
like attacks. We
And if
can't
it's
do that.
accidental racism, funny.
And animals, videos with animals in, fine. We're just talking about you're not allowed to shag them because it's really illegal. So
Yeah,
no
yeah,
animal
yeah,
shagging. is
Yeah,
the
I think
full
you're allowed to
that
come on one.
rule. No, I think that's. I still think that's bestiality.
Send it us. Send us if you've got a video of someone coming on a dead animal.
No,
Send
don't
it.
send
I
us
think it's
that.
fine if it's a dead animal.
No, you can't ask people to send that. It's the same as asking for child pornography. What you've just done there.
I've only done stand up once.
Have you got any child pornography? Go on.
I
Sorry.
did. Sorry, I did. I did stand up once, and my whole idea was I was just going to go up, and it was only a 5-minute set, but I thought I would go up and I would just defend bestiality for 5 minutes. Obviously, I went way over, and that was it. And there was a stunned silence audience, and that was my.
I had a
stand-up.
bit about this, and it was
Yeah.
very hard to make it work.
Yeah.
So my bit was like the idea
Tell us this
that
bit on this podcast every 3
Oh,
weeks.
is it?
the idea that fucking animals that it being illegal is insane.
Oh, we're
'Cause-
on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
with
because you
this.
can kill them and you can fucking wear their skin and you can eat them, but you can't fuck them.
Well, I said you can do this. You can like slide your. Do you know how they check how a cow is pregnant?
no.
They put you put your whole
Taste.
hand up to your past your elbow into the cow, like that kind of thing, and then you can feel round. And
You're just not allowed to enjoy it. If the other hand's wanking,
Exactly.
it's a problem.
Exactly. But also, you can do this. You can kill a cow.
Yeah.
You can go to the supermarket. You can buy 2 pieces of meat.
Yeah.
You can put them together.
Yeah.
And you can legally use that as a tenga, as a masturbation aid.
I'm sure Tango will love
And then
that
you can
shout out.
and you could also serve that to your friends after as a meal.
Yeah.
And that's completely legal. But God forbid you put your 4-inch pecker in a little cow.
We live in a very reductive society, don't we?
I know. We're going backwards.
Going backwards.
Anyway, sorry. What are these sick videos? What are these disgusting videos?
So the first one isn't really that sick. It's just someone said on WhatsApp it was pretty funny. We're going to play a little game of what happens next. So look,
I can't even watch already.
Oh, so he's going for a proposal.
He's going for a proposal. Pause. What's going to happen next?
I think
he isn't really proposing. He
pulls his dick out.
Or like so he doesn't really propose, and she hits him.
I think woman behind vomits on him.
What are you saying, Rory?
I don't care. Let's just let's just see the video.
I think that's the only fucking fair response.
Okay, yeah.
Just some guy just comes in and ruins the whole thing.
Funny.
Just a shark.
Let's go Sharks.
That's really funny.
Oh, that is kind of
It's not really appropriate for this section, but fine. Tom.
No,
You know,
I
it's
did
not really-
say
It's
that.
not really what this
that
is
didn't make
about.
me
I
feel
did
sick
say
at
that.
all.
It
No,
wasn't
this is-
one of the gory ones. But
Yeah,
there
so
we
why
go.
have you brought in this section? I mean, it's
Thank goodness.
what a
that we watched
charming meme you've brought us.
I can
Fantastic.
already see what's coming, which is go on.
This one's called Lollipop.
Okay, this one's not bad.
It's a bum shaped with painted as a woman, and a lollipop goes in the bum.
Well, that's actually quite nice.
Pause
That's actually
it.
quite nice.
Why does it look like Michael Fabricant?
Yeah, the wig is weird. The little nostrils as well, either side of the fanny.
Yeah.
I think I know that
Bit of
person
fun.
actually.
Bit of fun.
That's fucking Claire Balding.
How lovely. That's a lovely thing.
That's a little bit
That's
of
a
fun.
lovely- yeah,
I like
yeah.
the way it's chewing on the lollipop. That's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
This guy, this was called Foot.
Okay.
This is a very stupid English man.
Oh, what? They're gonna.
Oh my.
Yeah, his leg's fucked.
Yeah,
There,
that's
run over his foot.
absolutely fucked.
Just runs over his foot on purpose.
Yeah. Like it just didn't go out at all how he thought it would. Like the twist was brutal. There was like a twist as it went
Yeah.
under. that's
That'll
really fucked
break
up.
your foot.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't run over your foot in a
Yeah.
car.
That's wild.
Yeah. TikTok though, isn't it?
People
Bet
are
that's worth the
idiots.
100,000 views that got. Yeah.
There's nothing worse, is there, when you see... It's like when you see an OnlyFans model with like 600 fans on Instagram and you're
You
like,
imagine
oh, babe.
If Crawford wasn't doing well on the internet, and he's just chucking down powders for 5 people.
There
Yeah.
are people like this though.
Yeah, there are.
There's this guy that no one follows that's obsessed with washing machines. He just loves washing machines.
Yeah.
I want to meet him. I think there's a sort of a fetish towards this washing machine thing.
Right.
He'll just sit outside his back garden, outside with 4 washing machines cleaning, and he's sipping his cup of tea and he's filming, going, "Oh, I love my washing machines."
I wish
I
I
love
was
people
that
like this.
easily pleased.
I know, that's
you
kinda nice,
like,
isn't it?
It's like, because that is, even if it is a fetish.
Your fetishes are crazy.
Yeah, it's
There's nothing
really
normal.
hard to achieve.
Yeah. It's him with his Crocs on.
Like, honestly, finding paralysed dwarves is very difficult.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
very
yes.
difficult.
But finding normal dwarves and paralysing them, much simpler.
Actually, not like that.
They're hard to spot from far away, but once you get one, they're easy to catch.
Quite difficult to
yeah.
snap their thick little arms.
Work smart, not hard.
This last one's called Head.
Okay.
These are quite tame.
I
Yeah,
know they
they
are.
are.
We'll
Yeah,
show you some classics in a bit. Oh, this is an internet classic, this.
This is a man put his whole head.
I saw this when I was 13.
Rory's not
this
seen
video.
it. And
Oh, wow.
She's rubbing her clit as well.
I'll
She's
tell you
enjoying
what.
it.
Is that real?
God bless
That's not
Yeah,
real.
That's real, yeah.
God bless Kurt Angle.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a.
He had
that's
those
a real
Kurt
one.
Angle ripples in the back of his head, and
He
it's
did,
quite
he
a
really
wrestling
did.
heavy.
That's got to be fake.
podcast.
That's got to be fake.
No, I don't
That's
think
it.
it is. I think she's just.
Are you going to show me classics, did you say?
Oh, yeah, we're going to show some
Do we?
classics.
What about the? What was that fucked up family called?
Oh, God, something family. I don't know.
Do you watch Circular Saw?
Oh, well, it is a classic.
Oh, no.
We've seen Circular Saw about 50 million
Oh,
times.
yeah, but like it's.
Yeah.
But, you know, Rory hasn't.
Okay.
That's the point.
Lively reality.
Oh, Lively Reality. That was a...
Yeah, yeah.
No. 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 No, he's
Yeah.
not.
Well, he's not. They are.
I mean, that's one way of doing it.
Exactly. It's a quick
Saves the
way.
NHS some... oh, is that real as well?
I don't know how you fake that.
What's funny is I'm looking at this angle, so I can't quite see the bad bit of it.
Yeah, you can look at that side.
Yeah,
No,
screen.
that's...
But yeah, that is somebody with angina. Yeah.
a beautiful angina.
Try cum slingshot.
Wait there, no, come on, you're doing this on purpose. Just to, these are so everyone else has seen these.
All right, try cum sandwich then, an old Naked Martin one.
Oh, there
Oh
we
no,
go.
I've paid Naked Martin.
Have you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
I
paid
think
to
cum
Naked
sandwich
Martin.
is very tame as well.
Cum Sandwich was one of the first ones that really
But
got
I paid
me.
him just to do the normal stuff where he like flaps his willy and farts.
Yeah. He has a lovely time. He's a good.
I actually wanted to interview him, but he was unwell. Have you?
Yeah,
you
he's-
tried the same, right?
Yeah. He's got a bunch of health conditions. So
I would
like-
imagine putting shit in your face and doing the stuff.
I don't
he
think it's
does.
related to that. I think that's how he fills the time because he doesn't leave his house a lot because he's got like a pain condition. I think it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you
But
know
like
him
he keeps
well.
that fucking cheerful. Like you know, maybe there's something to it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I found Slingshot, guys.
Oh, here we go.
This was just funny though. This, I like,
What I love is how badly it goes.
God.
It immediately becomes unsexy. is the
yeah,
problem with
that's
that.
not bad.
Oh, can we show Mein Cock? This is one of my
That
favourite
turned
silly
me on
ones.
a bit actually.
This
No,
one's
it
just nice.
Oh yeah. Oh. I was trying to work out what was going on here in this one.
It's just a lot of fun, that, isn't it?
Oh, it goes on.
It goes on, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, sucking a dick through Adolf
Through Hitler's mouth.
Yes.
There you go. What folder have we just found here? I haven't seen these ones in ages.
Here we
Right,
go.
let's find one more. Chekhov shotgun. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh wow.
Oh, my Lord. That's 5. Oh!
That's crazy.
What a hero that woman is.
Let's take this.
What a wonderful woman.
What? Yeah, friend of yours?
Well, we'd love to get
Friend
her
of the
as
show.
well.
Friend of the
everyone,
show.
by the looks
Friend
of
of
it.
everyone.
I'll tell you what, let's leave on maggots.
All right, yeah.
No, that. Go on. What is this? I don't like maggots in general.
Oh, you're going to hate this.
Do you want to describe what you're looking at, Rory?
I don't understand. Does he buy maggots?
I
Is he cultivating maggots?
don't know. His dick kind of looks like they live in there.
I think he's farming maggots.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, there's one down it as well.
What's weird about this is I've actually gained a new fetish. I didn't realise that was what was going to happen here.
I mean, the wriggling must feel a bit nice.
Ooh, yes, pleasurable. I'm surprisingly not.
It's amazing that one's not got you at all, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that is fucking horrible, that
Yeah,
one.
he was like, well, I hate maggots. And then he saw them coming out of a dick and he was like, no, it's all right.
Misunderstood.
It feels like it's not real to me. This
Yeah, it is, though. Like, look at that guy's fingernails. He definitely
No,
has maggots
it
in his
is
cock.
making me sick now.
There we go.
There we
Just had
go.
to let it marinate for a while.
Well, thank you for coming on, Rory.
It's been a genuine pleasure,
Thank
mate.
you for having me.
Honestly,
Thank
the
you for
best
having
thing
me.
maybe we've ever been brought.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
really, really
bring
like it,
gifts.
and you're a
Love
very
it.
talented man.
Yeah. Where can people find you?
Rory Paints on everything, I guess.
Cool. Just stick that in search.
Yeah, Rory Paints.
Amazing, mate.
Or Rory Paints Dates is my interview thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you want to come on sometime?
Love to.
Yes. Where'd you record it?
No. What?
Did you record it in Cardiff?
I actually travelled to do it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so like I did Afghan Dan yesterday, went to his house.
Nice.
I'll be in Cardiff on tour in a couple of weeks.
If he makes it.
I'll hit
That's
you up.
Vittorio came to my house the other week. So
Oh, nice.
I'll hit you up. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm going on tour.
You are going on tour, hopefully. Do
There's 20 dates. Some of them are sold out already.
you want to say where you're going?
Where are you going to Cardiff? Glee Club.
Yeah. And it's the worst seller of the tour. Let's see. Where am I going? I'm going to Hull, Leeds. I'm trying to do this in order. Hull, Leeds, Ayleston near Leicester.
All the big ones.
Black Horse. Stockton, Belfast, Dublin. I know Blackpool's on there. Manchester's on there. Newcastle's on there. Bristol's on there. Cardiff, London. Newcastle. There's other ones.
So the
as well.
likelihood of you making the whole tour without dying, though, do they get refunds? You should say, like, by the way, everyone can.
So,
if I die,
so we've decided if I die, you get a refund.
Right.
If I die on stage,
You don't get a
then
refund for that. That's
no,
worth the ticket price.
You don't get a refund. However, I'm going to tell the venue to keep my corpse so you can get a selfie with it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah.
That
Which
would-
is fair enough.
that'd be funny.
Chance, tell £10 a selfie.
You're still
hustling.
hustling
There's,
beyond the
there's
grave.
quite old Chester's on there as well. There's Liverpool. Look, there's very limited availability left for tickets. It's sold really well, and genuinely, everybody who's bought tickets, I'm dead pleased. I'm blown away by it. Thank you very much. But if you want to go on and grab the last ones,
Cardiff.
It's Freddy Quinne. Yeah, people at Cardiff. Jesus
Come on.
Christ. FreddyQuinne.co.uk.
We like good humour in Cardiff usually.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, yeah, the famous Welsh and their sense of humour.
Are you touring or?
Yeah, I'm going to next year. We're getting it together at the moment.
Okay, cool.
FreddyQuinne.co.uk. Also, be a patron of this podcast, please.
But mainly that.
Patreon,
More than Freddie's tour.
Patreon.com/DeadMenTalkPod. You get an extra episode every single week, access to all the specials. If we put out tickets for stuff, we put out tickets on Patreon first of all, don't we?
yeah.
So that's nice. And also, you get to support the podcast and help keep it going because we don't have any fucking advertisers anymore.
Yeah, it's literally the only revenue we have is Patreon because we keep losing everyone else. So thank you for your support.
And we take the money and we reinvest it back into the podcast. You might have noticed that we've had an extra member of staff.
Thankfully, only 82% of the cost of a male member of staff, though. So that's we're all about
Wise.
cost cutting.
Really did well with that one.
We did absolute bargain.
Yeah.
What I would say is, hire women. They're cheap.
Yeah.
So. I'm being feminist, Madison. Christ. You try and help him and you get looks.
It's dressed like a little gothic golf caddy today.
Do you want the 666 iron?
Fuck me, I'm hot. I'm really hot. I'm boiling.
I just want to keep this going to see how dehydrated you can get.
It's
Rory Paints.
Very fine.
Nice.
There he is.
We leave on that.
Finally. That's a reward for you for sitting through Tom for this entire episode. Also, that happened when your camera's off.
Camera's
didn't it?
got off.
Thanks for listening.
See you later. Fuck off.